yet?
Can people hear us?
Well, we have video.
We have video.
Progress.
Is audio working?
Does not seem to be yet.
It also looks like you're muted though.
Oh, I am, yes.
Oh.
There.
Hey.
Yeah, I did it.
All right.
Okay, so
So we are live. So
I'll turn the speaker off so that we're not getting like echo.
you can completely pause that if you want. Hello.
What's up? Tsubasa Producer. Nice. Sweet username. I dig it.
Super glad people are hyped to see the final work after 48 hours.
Holy crap. I mean,
Quite a long 48 hours.
yeah. I really wish that we had time to get like in an actual shower before we started this. I mean,
Yeah, good point.
Hey, that's the nature of Game Jam for you, though.
holy
Yeah.
crap, that's someone from downstairs, apparently. I love it.
Yeah, I'm very excited because
We got. Let me check real quick and see where we're at for entries. Well, okay, the entries are closed, right? It closes at 7:30.
submissions should be
so
closed
they-
at
so
this
just 10 then. You know what, I'm gonna pop out the chat because that tends to make it run a little bit more smoothly.
you can also pause the video feed and just watch the chat.
Yeah.
So we're probably gonna get started at around 8. I'm gonna post on our Discord that
Oh, we
our
have-
stream is.
Oh wait, we do
That's a
already
good
have
idea.
a few different viewers. Apparently, we got Auror, Firestar, me, and apparently the monster in the basement. So
I'm in the
So-
chat.
apparently, I don't know how you did it, but
Good
you're in
job.
there.
I just have enough tabs open, I guess, that one of them happened to be on the stream.
Oh, gross.
So I know. So one of them. So I know one of them. So that means.
Yeah, I mean, I know, because, well, wait, who's Auror then?
That's the person I know.
Okay. Then Tsubasa Producer is Wujin, I'm the Bad Pill, and Firestar. Alright, well, that's who we know so far.
So we'll probably get started with the actual games once we get some of the people who from outside of GCO who participated to hop into the stream.
I'll keep an eye on the users, see who all is coming.
Alex, did you post the stream? You posted the stream link on Twitter, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The title of our GCO stream currently is Building a Custom Raycaster for Skinned Meshes.
That should
Hashtag
probably be
game.
changed.
Because, I
A
mean,
bit outdated.
All right.
yeah.
So I'm gonna sneak in here and hopefully be able to do this without so.
Well, the lag between the actual recording and how it pops up on my screen is quite a bit of time, like almost a full 30 seconds.
That's normal.
Yeah.
Okay, and the title did change in like as it came up, so that's good.
Cool.
GCO Online Game Jam 2018 results. Hashtag game dev. And we do have a couple more people in right now. Let me pull up the viewer list and see. Well, the viewer list hasn't changed, but it says that we got 5 more people watching us.
Awesome. If you are one of the people who participated in the game jam, make sure to let us know so that. Sorry, I'm tired. I think we're all tired. But anyways, if you are one of the people who participated, make sure to let us know so that we know that you're here and that you're waiting for us to start.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
I've got feedback going, don't I?
Yeah. Also, just like if you are logged into the stream right now, like actually log into Twitch if you can, so we know who you are, and so we can give you a shout out. And definitely flag us down. We'll
So definitely make sure you're logged in and post in the chat what project that you worked on, and we'll definitely give you a shout out.
Yeah, it's always fun to see what everyone's made. Like I'm actually seeing some of the thumbnails and cover images alone. Like I am so hyped to see what other people have made for this game jam.
Same.
It's gonna be a great year.
This was definitely one of the stronger years for us as well, as far as accomplishing things. In the past, we've often ran into like very strange technical issues that completely shut down any game of any sorts.
It's the nature of game jam.
But
we've gotten better at working around those insane like issues that come up.
Yeah, and I think as far as just like output, as far as like how much we accomplished, was a lot higher this time. Like,
oh, for sure. I mean, like I will say, just in terms of what we accomplished, the fact that like Team GCO didn't have like you with us, considering that it was basically the 3 of us doing that whole thing.
mm-hmm.
We got quite a lot done in 48 hours.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
I mean,
With what we got done.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. And honestly, like, I'm super pleased with the amount of pixel art that I got done. I've never blasted out pictures that quickly before. I was like, just cranking them out like automatic fire.
I'm also really happy with some of the systems we developed for like 2D RPG tools in Unity.
Yes, definitely.
Those will be useful even going into the future for other RPG-like games.
Yeah, I mean, because the new mentorship program, the start of it is like we're supposed to be showing new people how to do the 2D games. Like that's where they're supposed to begin with us. So now that we understand a little bit about doing it for the first time, we can go to those people and be like, hey, so those issues that you're having, we had those issues. Here's what we did. We probably did it wrong, but you know,
the first thing we did is we upgraded to Unity's beta build because we had an issue where some 2D tools we needed were not supported in the stable release. Woo!
Very important. Make sure you have access to all the tools you are trying to use.
Looks like we do have a new user just logged in, Commander Root. Commander what? However you prefer we pronounce that.
Do you have the games list? The submissions list.
Pull that up. There's one by that name on there, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. So, Commander Root, if you hear us, go ahead and say hello. Introduce yourself. We are happy to have viewers.
And if you worked on one of the games, let us know what game you worked on.
Yeah, for sure. Because we want to give credit where credit's due.
I think at 8 o'clock we should get going with some of the game demos.
That
Sounds reasonable.
8 sounds good.
6 minutes to go. Are we going to be actually playing them on
Yes.
that one?
Yes.
Auror, shout out your release of Revamp. Awesome. Like I just looked at the description a little bit ago. Oh wait, yeah. Well, not description, but just the information about it. I'm looking forward to that one. Thank you so much for participating in the Game Jam this year.
He's representing the graduates team.
That's fine with me. The more the merrier.
So that's another thing is, well, this is like a game jam that was out for everyone. Internally at GCO, we decided to have a little bit of a competition, graduates versus undergraduates. Now these three people,
Us three.
these three,
Us three.
they are the undergraduates.
Well, there's one more, the monster
Yes.
in the basement. Currently, Subasa producer, but he's
He kind of just did music for everyone though.
Yeah. But I will say that like it was between him and I the ideas that we submitted that actually became the game that we made. Like it was
The concept came from you two.
Yeah. So definitely he had a major hand in it.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as like the graduates v undergraduates, I would say that like the competition probably handily destroyed us because I mean we didn't we got ours to submit right under the wire.
As is tradition.
Yeah,
Of course.
but like I'm pretty sure that all the submissions that came from graduates were submitted well with enough time. Like for sure yours was submitted with plenty of time to spare before even the 7 o'clock deadline. So
Actually, no, I cut it pretty close to the wire. I mean, I could have made it not so close, but I cut it close because I was updating all the descriptions and such.
yeah. Well, okay. What were the terms of the competition to see who got done first, or just to see who got done best? Because that remains
best.
Okay, because that remains to be seen. We'll figure out who did the best one in the course of the night's events.
Yep.
And you, our viewers, will actually be helping us decide that. So
yeah, we got the Twitch chat opened up. Thank you so much, Auror, for your first submission to GCO in 3 years. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see. So we've got this internal competition. The undergrads work together to submit one game.
Yep.
I think all of the graduates worked individually.
It would seem, based on the submissions, I would say that stands to reason.
Mm-hmm. So we'll let you know which games are going to be in that undergrads versus graduates. But also, there's going to be an overall winner of this game jam, and that's dependent on all of you who submitted a game to also cast in your votes. We'll be deciding group scores together on stream. Although, unlike last year, we won't be announcing those publicly on stream. Which reminds me, the way we were actually going to do it this year was after we do the game demo, we're all going to silently write our votes, and then somebody later will tally them up.
Okay.
So
do we have the means to do so? Do we possess paper and pencil?
That's what I was just thinking about. We should probably get that figured out.
Because I mean, I've got plenty of paper and writing utensils as per usual, but it's all down in my bag downstairs.
Well, why don't we go run down and get that quick?
Okay.
Alright. I'll stick that right there so you guys can sort of watch the chat before it says anything.
And as soon as he gets back and we get set up, I think we're going to start doing our demos.
Sounds good. So should we tell which one we did? The undergraduate did?
We'll announce it as we come to it.
All right.
So I think per tradition, we'll go through the games in order of first submitted to last submitted.
That makes sense. Any activity in the chat?
Nope.
Okay, so I can just open her up to a blank page. And actually, I'm going to take this out. Just drop that in the pocket. All right.
So how many utensils and...
I just grabbed the. We can pass it back and forth.
Okay.
But just so.
But we don't want to take forever to pass it around as people are scoring, because there's 6 different categories.
That's true.
There's a pencil.
Okay, so let me just
And
tell you
there's
what.
printer paper. Let me go ask them downstairs if they don't mind us just using their printer paper.
So how's it going, Spring?
Just so everyone knows, I'm horrible at making small talk. So, just point that out there.
I would like to second that, and also affirm that I am terrible at small talk.
I will also agree the two of them are really bad at small talk.
Skilled at being bad.
I mean, I'll admit I'm not the best at small talk either, but I probably have a little bit more experience with dealing with talking to people. But, you know.
Well, you know, to get experience in that, you have to, like, leave your computer desk and go and actually talk to people, so, you know.
Quite difficult for me.
Oh, you're suddenly visible.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We're starting to get dark out here.
Yeah. It was like bright when I went down and dark when I came up.
I think it's probably going to rain again. Because it hasn't been getting this dark. Oh, good. Now we're all on the screen, our pale ass legs as well.
Huzzah!
You just want to whatever that's. Okay. So. The paper in there. So I was just going to pass this out. Make sure that it's usable. And
trust me, I use it. Except that pencil. I'm ready for opening it.
So now, just so I have the benefit of writing it down, and so the people at home sort of have the benefit of knowing what exactly these submissions are being graded on. Why don't you run down the 6 categories for us?
Just a sec.
We're definitely ready for this.
You're now in the shop, by the way.
I know I am. I came into the shop to say hi to Jack.
Hi. Are you gonna be playing through the demos with us?
You know, but I will be doing it since I'm gonna go.
Okay. Alright, so
you guys
through here. And put that down there, and put that there. And if we look,
Illusion Crane, welcome to the chat.
hey, that's another graduate.
Sure is.
So, our 6 categories. I'm actually going to switch over to the screen capture for this.
Alright.
Our 6 categories are theme, creativity, technical achievement, polish, entertainment, and bonus points.
I think it has started running.
Yes, it has.
So while they're writing down the categories to remember for later, I'm just going to go through each of the categories, sort of read the description real quick, just so people have a better idea. Each of the games that were submitted with the theme of reflection for this year. So the first category of the theme is to judge how well the submission held to that theme, like if it makes sense in the context of the theme that was submitted. Creativity, we want to know how awesome of an idea it was, like how original the game idea was. If you brought any unique sort of game mechanics or style to the game that hasn't been seen before. I mean, especially with technical achievement, if it looks really well done, really well put together, smooth, not a lot of bugs. Alex, if it's polished, we want to make sure that people took the time to take a look at the game before submitting it, make sure it looked really nice and smooth. There weren't a lot of like glitches and jumps. Entertainment, was it fun? Like we want to have some fun here. And then with the bonus points, as I remember from previous years, the bonus point, it's just going to be like 1 extra point for the bonus, and that's basically just judge's decision. If we feel that the game blew us away in any particular category in such a way that we knew that we needed to give them that bonus point, that's exactly what that's there for. And I know that 1 point doesn't necessarily sound like a lot, but when it comes down to like who's the final winner of the competition, I mean that 1 point can make or break. And just to be clear, like it's not just 1 point between all of us. It's like it could be 1 point from each of us, so that could put you well ahead of the competition.
The bonus points are usually pretty fun.
Yeah.
For example, if it's your first time ever participating in a game jam, that's almost always a free bonus point for you.
Yeah.
But there's other things as well. Just the little random tidbits that you threw in just for the fun of it that we look out for. As far as the other categories, the technical achievement has a lot to do with, did you do something like outside of just making a game? Like, was there something that was kind of like, whoa, like there were some real skills put into that as far as some of the programming, logic, design, and so that's always an interesting one for those who are more technically minded. For the artists, you're typically going to see a lot more in the polish category if you've got all of your menus and layouts laid out in a nice way, so that the game looks more like something that you might find out of like a fully published game after months of development. But granted, we don't expect any of you to have something even close to that, because we only have 48 hours, and we're going to see some pretty impressive stuff for that time frame. I'm looking forward to it. All right, I've got the list of games as far as the order that they were submitted. The order that they were submitted is going to be the order that we're going to play the games. So I'm actually going to switch back to our webcam here, while I then go and I then go and we're gonna download, or I think the first game is actually going to be online. That's what I need to click. Shoot. So we're gonna go to our entries, and the first game is called Deflect, and this is going to be a browser game. We switch back here.
Deflect submitted by Cloudium. Great job on that. Cloudium, way to get that in so early in advance. Thank you so much for that.
18 hours, 17 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you crushed it. If you had it done that quickly and submitted to us, god damn, I did.
All right, so let's check the. No, so let's check our info here. So, arrow keys, ZQSD or WASD to move, and left mouse button to shield. Who's gonna play?
I mean,
I think our president here should play.
Yeah, sure. President,
Our brand new president.
I'm watching the chat. Let me go ahead and read this description here in a good dramatic voice, though, for my story. Every year, the festival reoccurs, and the Reflect Knights have to show their worth in a fight that can only be ended if the knight is down. The knight that survived the longest is the winner of the festival and will get a promotion. Good luck.
All right.
Good luck, Mr. Gozer.
It's ZQSD team?
Or WASD, or the arrow keys.
Okay.
Seems like they got a bunch of options, and you just gotta click Run Game up above.
Yep. It's an interesting.
Yeah, you scroll up.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. And if you want to full screen it,
We will do that.
Nice.
Deflect.
Nice clean starting screen here.
That is pretty. Whoa. Oh, shit. You are taking fire already.
Try deflecting something.
Huh.
Not.
I do not know what I am doing.
That seems to be clear from the. Is your shield? Oh, your shield's going down over time. That's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
I'm trying to figure out, like, are the flashy ones? Are they? Oh, that one just.
Yeah, it changed
It's
direction.
homing. Nice. That is hardcore. This is a really nice put together game. I like this.
It's very simple,
Yeah.
but at the same time, they've got the little touches to make it interesting and balanced.
And it definitely fits the theme.
Mhm.
Like, they nailed the theme on this.
For sure.
Anyone else want to take a shot?
I mean, yeah, I'll go for it.
So is the
Oh, shoot. They're saying in chat they can't see the whole screen.
Oh, they can't?
No, they're only getting part of it. Because there was a lot more on it. So is the OBS capture not full screen right now?
Let me check. It might be because let me go into the settings here.
Hold on one moment. We're trying to get the OBS aligned with the screen so you can see it all, guys.
Ah. If we... This is a little bit confusing here. I want my transform fit to screen.
Here.
That should do it.
That should. Let's see. That brings it up. Okay. Let's wait for it to catch up on here, maybe.
Anyways.
So we know for sure.
I'm pretty sure that was the issue.
Yeah. You guys watch this and let me know if this.
All right. So what I'm curious about is how do you rotate the shield?
It's the mouse that follows the cursor.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's a lot harder than it looks.
So this is like
it seems to me like the response time is a little bit delayed. Like it's taking a little bit to, like there's a bit of a response lag between the movement and the actual screen, or maybe that's because I'm watching that and not this. That's probably the problem. Oh, holy!
You can bounce it backwards.
Suck. Here, jeez, here I am trying to Tron this shit out, and that thing is on my nuts.
Anyways,
I am not doing nearly as well as Alex did.
This is like backwards replay tanks.
This, yeah.
Which is cool.
I'm trying to determine if there's like an actual strategy, like if there's a secret spot on the map where you can just chill and nothing will hit you.
I think this game is better made than that.
Yeah.
They nailed that polish.
Yeah, no, that was good. I love that. That was a very well put together game.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. You gonna give it a shot there, Dan?
Give her a whirl. All right.
One thing I might try doing with this game is for the shield, if you want the controls to feel a bit tighter, maybe like try and get the actual like input data from the mouse for the the direction of the acceleration rather than the actual location on screen of the cursor.
I can't dodge anything.
Uh-oh.
By the way, for bonus points when you're scoring, we always score based off of the number of things that you think deserve a bonus point.
I'm watching the chat right now. It's Illusion Crane, I guess, didn't get the game submitted. It looks like he might have clicked upload but didn't actually submit the game.
Yeah, that's a issue that we almost ran into as well. When you save the game, you have to make sure that you actually there's a little checkbox near the bottom where it says draft or publish, and you want to make sure that it was set to publish, and then you have to go back to the page. Now that you've got the game uploaded, you have to go back to the game. You have to go back to the game jam and like submit it, and then you drop down the game that you're actually trying to submit. My pencil is falling apart. So where did that bag go?
I don't know. Pencils?
Oh, it's right over here.
Just out of our line of sight.
These points are out of 5, right?
Yes. Although, granted, if you really want to, I think it's out of 5. But I think you can do half, so
Okay.
might be. So if you make it obvious what you're scoring it out of, we'll figure out the rest.
I wish I thought to bring a little table thing with me when I came over. That would be perfect for this.
All right.
Okay.
Ready to move on to the next game?
I feel like we are. So what do we have in store next?
I'm gonna switch this back over. So our next entry is going to be reflect.
Box. Awesome. Okay.
So this one right here.
Also, thank you, though, Crane, for the submission. I know that it didn't work out well for like actually getting the game submitted to us, but yeah, I am glad that you got to jump into Unity again and see how your programming skills progressed. That's definitely worth it, I feel.
Well, you know how to get you know how to send the game to us. If you, we can probably get that on stream at the end.
Yeah, for sure. Well, if you send the game to us, we'll go ahead and play it, because you did go to you did upload it on time. It just didn't get submitted to us. So
yeah, and I do remember you posting when you submitted it. It was well before the deadline.
Yeah.
It's before I even submitted mine.
Oh heck yeah! Yeah.
All right.
You got it in well in advance. 24 minutes to spare.
So this is a Unity game, as we're seeing right here, which is good. That's, we don't care. It's Unity. All right. Just for sanity purposes, we're gonna switch that down to 1920 by 1080, but we'll definitely have the graphics set on ultra because this computer can handle it. Most likely. Reflect. Ooh, that is a cool title streaming menu.
Nice.
Here. So I'm gonna let you guys take over again and try it out.
No one's gonna volunteer.
Story for this one?
Oh, yeah.
Read the description while I.
Yep. I think this is one of those that a lot of it is. And I got another stupid broken pencil.
All right, the description that we have for Reflect. This was a game for GCO Game Jam. This is the opposite of Pong. Your aim is to keep the ball in the middle of the screen and not let it escape. This game can be played on mobile, but if you're going to use a computer, we highly recommend you hook up a controller such as an Xbox One controller. It really improves the experience.
Just a sec. I got one.
We're gonna try doing that. Just give us like a little bit of time, and we will hook up a controller for this. Let me check on that for you, Craig. I'll get back to you on that one as soon as Tyler gets back up there.
All right.
Tyler, quick question for Crane.
I was just talking to the monster downstairs about it.
Okay. Well, he's asking in chat if you should email it to the Gmail.
Yes, but for purposes of speed for the stream, make sure that when the game is uploaded on itch, just post it in the Discord, because then we'll get it in time for the stream. I don't have the email set up on here.
Okay.
But yes, for longevity's sake, if you finish your game but had trouble getting it submitted for whatever reason, feel free to use our gco.sdstu@gmail.com. Feel free to send a link to the game, and we will review it and tell you what we think you would have scored had it shown up on itch. But I just too many secrets. And I might have to exit this game
Okay.
to make sure that it reads the controller, but we'll see. I don't know how good Unity's input system actually is, if it can handle a hot swapping. Well, we're about to discover.
Ooh,
Seems to be working.
it works. You are failing though.
I am. Okay.
Punch that little son of a bitch. Oh,
Oh, you control both sides, right?
Yeah, it's really weird.
what are these tokens? Oh, are those like bonus points? There's like a lot of them, a lot of different kinds.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Alex,
hit
try
any of them.
and get some of the other ones, would you?
I mean, at least I'm not dead this time.
Yeah, no, you're definitely doing better.
That is an improvement.
Come on, there we go. Yeah.
No.
What?
Shoot.
Well, I mean, you just got the thing. What did it do?
A thing, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe, well, I'm wondering if maybe
Good
there's
job.
a button to act.
Good
Is
job,
there?
good job.
What is the change character?
Oh,
Oh.
you can change your ball.
Sweet.
Oh, wow.
That's a nice
That is-
feature.
That is nice. I love the pool ball. That's awesome.
I have to go with the green.
Oh,
one.
they're coins.
Oh.
Gotcha.
So there's an unlockable system in this.
Nice.
Oh, I see.
So most likely this was So most likely whoever submitted this, I forget. I'm sorry if I forgot who you are already, but we're playing with
Golden Donkey.
we're playing with some of
Productions.
like the unlockable systems within Unity, and that's a cool way to. And this is a cool way to do it. Oh, 1 out of 7. This is like a different mode.
Yeah, this is a level.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. Golden Donkey Productions. Awesome job.
Do you know how many are on that team?
Oh, what?
You got some.
I don't. I also don't know
Oh.
how to find out. If there's a way to find out, let me know.
Try some more.
Let me click on their profile. If that's it.
So it shows your record as well.
Oh, the high score.
I don't see any information on the profile page about it, but
Oh, so that was a shrinking glove power up. Or debuff, I guess.
Oh, it shrunk the gloves. Oh, that's so cool.
this is nice.
Give her a spin.
Go next.
Yep. All yours.
I want to try this one too. Also, this looks like a lot of fun.
Alrighty. Analogs.
So this one though, this level is basically just survival mode. Like go as long as you can.
This is
Yep.
endless. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm guessing that the 12 was the high score.
Yes.
Oh, that
slow
slowed it down.
mode.
The ball is slow.
Nice.
Mucho apreciado. My Spanish is flawless.
Clearly.
Did my gloves get smaller?
I don't think so. Not yet, anyway.
They're going to.
Oh, they might have. Oh, yeah, they are.
Oh,
a
every
little bit. Wonder if that's some sort of
Ooh.
stamina thing. Like it's not. Like it won't. Like it won't always be large.
Haha,
Oh.
beat your high score.
Nice.
Oh,
Super tiny though. The hubris of man.
no.
I think that one actually sped it up. That one didn't slow down. That's sped it up.
Yeah, there was a speed up
There-
one. You could tell by where the
Yeah. Some buffs and debuffs. That's awesome. I like that. Let me give this one.
That's really good detail.
Ooh. Oh,
I like how the game loads up. You just like there's like a place where you tap to turn it into like mobile controls.
nice.
That's a cool way to do it in a game jam.
The technical achievements in this one are pretty awesome. Like all the different things that were worked into this one. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It taking that amount of time. Oh, my controller is moving on its own.
It's a very simple like it's very simple gameplay, but they put a lot of creativity to make it unique and have a bunch of different gameplay modes and such.
Mm-hmm.
This is impressive.
Going for your high score.
No, you got the bigger gloves.
And the slow-mo.
No. Rip high score.
Yes.
Oh!
Damn it! Ah!
Alright.
Son of a bitch.
The legacy continues.
Should we move on to the next game?
That was an awesome game.
All right. Now, how do we quit the game?
Huh?
I accidentally pressed A.
Not by pressing A.
Oops. I accidentally pressed Y.
Start.
Nope.
Escape key.
Well, there's always the built-in Alt F4.
That might be what we're resorting to. Yeah, that's what we're resorting to.
Yeah. Sorry, kind of lost track of the chat there. Was so entertained by the game. Yeah. Crane puts it very effectively. So many extras. That game. That was hot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna switch back to webcam as we get the next game loaded.
We've got a couple new viewers. Haven't said anything yet, but we got Cog Whistle and Idixal. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that one, but say hello.
The latter we know.
Okay.
That's my vote.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, I remember. But I still don't remember how to pronounce it.
Anyways, our next game is gonna be Eladris Reflection. If you want to pull up the summary of that one.
Eladris Reflection.
It is a puzzle game.
Ooh, that was great. Let me click the button, please. Okay, Eladris Reflection. This is a demo of the final game made for the 2018 GCO Jam. It is only a rough draft and is in no way the final form of the game. Good to know that you're going to continue working on this. That's definitely a good initiative. We will appreciate any form of feedback. This has been a rough weekend for us. Roger
Trust
that.
us, we understand.
Message received.
Eladris Reflection is a 2D platformer
Oh, yeah,
heavily relying on puzzle elements. The game's main mechanic depends on the two sides of the world, upper and lower. The player controls both characters, Kira and Christopher, simultaneously. Each of the two children have a unique ability, providing the player with puzzling situations where he must think about the consequences of his actions on both sides of the world. The final game, if we complete it, that will depend on the general feedback, will offer the player a sad story with multiple endings, an achievement system, and 15 plus levels of the game, each one representing a new mechanic for the player to wrap their head around. That is an awesome description. I am already on board. For real, finish this game, please. We haven't even started, but just the idea that you're going to keep working on it, that's definitely a thumbs up in my book.
a lot of game jam games tend to be the start of some really spectacular games.
Also, I don't think I mentioned that. Oh, this was submitted to us by Derzar. Derzar, however we're pronouncing that one today.
If you're watching this right now, post in the chat, and so that we know that it's you that made the game, and
please let us know you're here. We would love to hear from you.
All right, finally it's downloaded. Oh no!
Please no. Come on.
Why?
Don't do this to me.
Don't do me like this. Please.
What the heck? Why wouldn't it support it?
It's just a .rar, right?
Yeah.
It has to be done.
Oh no.
I don't have anything. I've literally used this to open like .rars like for the game jam.
Hold on a minute.
Like you can see right
we're
here.
having some technical issues right at the moment, but we're hopefully getting them fixed right now.
Are there any
We'll edit this out in post. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Are there any other files? We may not be able to try this one out right away because.
Could you try out that with something like 7-zip instead?
I don't have 7-zip. I've always just used this because because you can see right here I've got other .rar files, and those I opened up fine.
What is it actually saying when you, like, what's the error?
Oh, this is going to do it for me?
Oh, good.
Well, okie dokie.
Okay, so where do I want to save this? Let's just go to the. Now let's go here. There we go.
Damn it. Well, I mean,
we'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, there's our. If you're watching this right now, we will definitely keep trying. And if we don't manage to get it working today, we will for sure get it working. Don't worry about that.
Might have to ask the monster downstairs to try and create a different.
I'm sure he can probably
for
hear you. You have access to his ear holes right through that computer right there. Or you can just yell downstairs. I'm sure that the people in the live stream won't mind that so much.
All right. So unfortunately, we can't try that right away. We'll keep an eye out for that though, in case that changes over the course of the stream.
Yeah.
Our next game is Circuit Shift.
Circuit Shift. Let me get that. Let's see about. Was that an actual trailer? Hold on. They got a trailer. Damn. Nice. Okay, well, I'm going to read the description while he's pulling that one up. In Circuit Shift, you have to navigate a cube through a maze of rectangles by shifting them into the right position, all in real time. But beware, all the bricks shift at the same time, so plan ahead. Keep in mind your moves. Use the spacebar to switch the rectangles, and use the escape button to go back to the main menu.
This is a huge game.
Yeah. Well, here, let me take 400. Yeah, 400 megabytes. That's awesome. while we're waiting for that to download, I'm just gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna pull up this trailer and see. Is that the fact that there's a trailer uploaded? I'm impressed by that.
Where's
Also,
the trailer? Because we can pull it up.
It's on the like if you go back to the entries and like just actually click on the hold on.
The top right one.
Hasn't loaded. It hasn't loaded yet, but it'll be right above there.
All right.
It looks awesome though. There it goes. Maybe yours will have some. I have my computer because I don't want to have so much feedback on the Twitch. Nice. We are learning the pro strats right now. I hope you realize that by submitting like a gameplay trailer, you were letting us know how to win. Which, I mean, we for sure do appreciate.
So it's one key only.
Yeah, one key. Well, yeah, one key only. Is the green one changing on its own?
Do you want to have this up on the screen?
Oh,
You're not
Whoops.
capturing the screen right now. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Well, you're watching our reactions to something that you're not privy to. I apologize for that.
So
There we go.
we'll watch it one more time while we wait for the.
I'm sure you guys probably heard the beat boops, but you'll see them again here shortly.
Interesting. So this is actually going to take a while to download.
Well, I mean, in the meantime, we can just make some small talk well, holy shit, yeah, that's gonna do. I just looked up to see the time. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit.
So I think that's another game we're gonna have to put on hold.
Yeah, we'll keep that one downloading in the background, I think, and then we'll go to a different one, I think, for now.
Switch back to our faces.
I don't think the feed ever actually went over to the video because it's still showing our reflections on the Twitch stream.
Oh. Weird.
What is next in line?
Next in line should be the mirror image.
The mirror image. Alright.
And this is a browser game.
Nice. Definitely makes that easier on us. Don't have to download anything. Is there a description that comes on that page? Because we don't have one here.
We do not, so.
Okay, so I guess we're just. Well, wait. That's still the itch page.
That's where we would see the. That's where we'd see the submission messages if they.
There wouldn't be anything below that.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, here goes my dramatic reading of the information presented to us. Tyler.
Open it on yours. We're gonna get somebody to play this.
Okay. Well, all right. This is my entry for the GCO Game Jam 2018 on itch.io. The theme was reflection. this game fits the theme as an object is reflected over a horizontal line. This game features a short, fun gameplay experience. There are 3 interesting levels in this game. In each level, the player must be able to make an object reach the door to complete the level. However, if the object or its reflection hits any purple objects, the player will have to restart that level that the player is in again. Features include 3 carefully designed levels, entertaining gameplay, great UI and font, and amazing music and sound effects. The controls are going to be told in the game. Also right below here, apparently. For the object that the player controls, use the up arrow or W, down arrow or S, A or left, D or right. So WADs or the arrow keys.
Alright. Let's get right into this then and see what we've got. Oh, it's a Unity game.
It's from D Studios. I don't think we mentioned that either. D Studios submitted this one to us. Thank you so much, D Studios.
Yeah, thanks, D Studios. I think he was one of the first people to actually join up and register to participate in the Game Jam. Like, he was one of the first 2, I think. He's pretty early anyway.
So early to sign up, early to submit. Very good show. Mirror image. Okay. Let's see.
Do you want a full screen? Is there a full screen option? Doesn't seem to be.
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. I just want to make sure that the live stream is capturing the window because it's still on our faces right now.
I think it's lagging because we're in that download in the background.
Probably.
Hopefully our upload
Also,
is.
I mean, mine lags like crazy. Okay, yeah, it's on the screen capture.
Yeah, if our video feed's lagging out really badly, let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got
Hey,
3 levels.
says Crane,
Purple things are deadly.
You should know by the timing of that. The message just came in right before I reacted, so that'll let you know how badly we're lagging. By the looks, over a minute.
This is a really awesome puzzle. Like, they put some thought into level design here.
Level 2.
Level 2. Okay.
Ah, shoot!
Aha!
You're not watching both screens.
It's really atmospheric music as well.
It is. It's nice, chill, relaxing.
Slow and steady.
They did for sure think this out. Yeah. Ooh, that's tight.
It is time. Oh, shoot!
I'm sorry, I'm just the chill of this music has got me.
It's a really good soundtrack.
Yeah. Well done. Well done, D Studios.
My suspicion is that this game also supports the Xbox controller if you wanted to try that.
I mean, it might be easier.
It might give you a little bit more sensitivity.
Ah, shoot! Just watching it on screen now. What's really throwing me is the way the physics engine works in Unity. How things keep going for a little while even after you release
That
the
might be the input.
Yeah, you
That's
remember
right.
you're watching the TV, not the computer screen. Or watch the computer screen versus the TV. That's the issue that I was having in the first.
Well, no, it's like after you release a key, it actually it still drifts for a little while.
Yeah, it's a little bit slippery. That might be the input
input like gravity settings, which is why possibly using the Xbox controller might get rid of that issue.
Yeah, we could try that and see if it works with the. Where'd that go?
It's right behind it.
Here it is.
Crane is pointing out the UI, the neat puzzles, and the music. He is rightly impressed, as are we all. We're gonna give this a shot with the controller, so we'll see. Oh, is it working with it?
Yep, it is.
Sweet. Okay.
So if you
quads,
use
arrows, and controller.
yeah, if you use Unity's default like input settings, you'll have the benefit of being able to work right out of the box with the next phone. So
You are.
Playing with fire.
So the other thing that's interesting is with this we now have tilt access with an analog stick.
Oh boy. Okay. Auror is pointing out that Circuit Shift is 400 megabytes because it's an Unreal Engine game. Not to worry though, looking at the time of the download, it looks like we only got a few minutes left on that.
Yep, so we can see it actually in the. Now that we actually started playing the game, it seemed to pick up pace a little bit. This is really cool level design here.
Yeah. And like it's such simple like assets too, and like they've done so much with such a simple thing.
Yeah. And this is the final level, so I'm hoping that this one shows like a level of challenge that you are not prepared to face, Alex, because that will be super entertaining. Although you are threading those needles quite nicely so far.
Run away.
Ooh, you are butt close right there.
I really like how the top half seems to be more orderly and the bottom one is more paper.
Yeah.
That's a really nice contrast.
Well, and I would say that since it's definitely 3D and just with the perspective of it, it just makes it so much more difficult. Particularly because your player icon there is not perfectly right in the middle, so it's kind of hard to see where your edge actually lines up if you're going to hit something.
There we go.
Nice job.
That was a fantastic.
Hold on, don't click off.
Yeah.
We got to read this.
Definitely.
Man, that chill music, Slanka's song. I'm not sure how to pronounce that last one, but my goodness, that is some nice music. Cool font too, I gotta say. Like the Jazz Create Games Unity Asset Store. Shout out to you.
That was very, very impressive.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That's like a perfect game to like do for something like a game jam where you have a time crunch, but you want to do something really like you want to make the most of what you have to work with. They really understood like the point of like working with what you have and like working inside of a restricted like time. They scoped their project very well.
Very nice.
That's something we could probably learn from is scoping a little bit better.
Yep.
They had a credit screen, they had a main menu,
Yeah.
and a UI.
Are you gonna give this one a shot too?
I could.
Yeah, go for it.
Alrighty then.
Well, it looks like Circuit Shift is fully downloaded, so as soon as we've all had a go, I think we're ready to jump back to Circuit Shift. But I for sure want to give this one a shot. This looks like it's a lot.
Well, I think because it's a puzzle game, I think we're just gonna move on right away.
All right.
Yeah,
Fine, Dad. Jeez.
We'll get to play all of the. Well, I'll have a chance to play these games on our own time.
Well, and
yeah.
I mean the itch.io, the games are gonna be there, like they're not going away. We'll have a chance to play them for sure.
All right, so
but Circuit Shift looks like it's ready to go. So hopefully this one actually will.
it's a regular .zip, so shouldn't have any issues with that. And it's an Unreal Engine game.
Auror has pointed out in the chat that for the previous game, the mirror image, a timer would be a really good addition to the game. That is a good. That's an excellent thought. I mean, honestly, like in that sense, like a timer for counting how long it's taking you, sure. But I mean, I would love a countdown timer, something that like you can't just necessarily go slow and steady wins the race like Alex did, but you actually have like a set amount of time that you have to get to the end. That adds a whole new level of difficulty to it. That I'm sure in later versions of the game, if they continue to work on it, that would be a real switch.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Good to go.
Oh.
Gotta love Windows. Oh, you should also probably be
Screen.
yeah.
Yep. Screen shares.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had that set up.
Crane, by the way, has submitted his link on the Discord, so we can probably get that one too.
DirectX runtime. What? Oh, it might be. Did they release an update? Huh.
Oh, jeez.
I would have thought that for how much I do with graphics, I would have thought I would have had the most up-to-date version, but whatever.
Well, actually, it looks like our stream is actually getting really close to back on like a decent amount of lag, or not like a huge amount of lag anymore. So we're getting caught up pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Only about 45 seconds behind now. So we're getting
Here we are.
There we go. All right, circuit shift. Hit us up with that good circuit shift action. Where are you going?
I'm writing down the story. Someone else can go first, you know.
Mr. President. Alright, I'll give it a spin. Do you think it has controls?
Probably not.
No, it does
Probably
not.
not.
Alright, what are controls?
It was space. Space is
bar.
the only
Space
button you need.
Gotcha. Alright, let's give this a shot. I won. Oh no. No! Ah! I'm not fast enough.
Not.
No!
No, like really not. There you go.
I don't
I
know.
love the sound effects in this one.
It's definitely got that retro feel to it. I love it. Like this is the sort of game that I could see like taking up a lot of space in like an arcade. Did you wait a minute? Like you still hit it like edge on there. You didn't. Are you losing because you're going back?
I think I'm pressing space too many times. Ah! Man, this is really tough, actually.
Yeah, it looks like it's hard.
Oh,
No.
I was doing so well.
What?
I pressed space too early again.
Okay.
You can't flip it while it's in the zone, otherwise you die. Like that.
Devin.
Oh my gosh.
Devin.
Could it be? Oh.
Ooh, what was it? What?
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 I don't think I want it to be over there. No. Bummer.
You did great that last round.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. I really hope that there's credits because I want to know what the sound of that is. Nice!
Yeah! There we go. I did it.
So be
All
honest,
right.
was that random chance or did you actually aim for that?
I actually aimed. Because
Nice.
random chance I was just spamming space and dying. I did try that.
I mean, I will say that for the wait, that's definitely worth it. I like that. That was good.
It was very tricky. I like that.
I also have to say that so far, all of the games have been following the theme very well.
Mm-hmm.
Marking down our scores here.
Yep.
All right.
Wow.
We ready to move on?
Yes. I will be coming back to it. Oh, hold on a second. Got a network error on the screen here.
Oh.
One second. I'm going to refresh the page, see if that helps.
In the meantime,
It said we are still live. Okay. I had a network error then, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was probably my computer. That's pretty normal, I would say. So, wait.
the next
did
one.
Did you just walk up there, or have you been standing there a little bit? Because it just.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, if you did just get there, the lag has definitely improved. Because
Here it comes. Lagging slowly but surely.
yeah, we're only like 25 seconds behind now.
Sweet.
We're catching up, banging on all cylinders now.
Yeah, we had a moment where we were dropping frames, but
Yeah.
for the most part, we've been pretty solid. We're not. None of us are professional streamers or anything. We're just doing this for everyone who joined in this game jam.
Mm-hmm. Who's our next submission?
Our next submission is Reflection, Heaven or Hell by Jordanimator.
I like the username.
I will get that description going while you're pulling it up.
It is another .rar. Hopefully this one I can actually open.
Yeah, it's only 7 megabytes.
No,
Alright.
it's the file. It's a file type,
Okay.
and it's also named Reflection. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be Fortunately, Windows knows how to handle it.
Well, that's coming up. The description reads as follows: Reflection, Heaven or Hell. Controls. Once a person makes it to the podium, you can click on them and drag the papers that appear to the left of your table, and their death certificate will appear. Look over the death certificate, and using the 10 commandments to the right of you as a guide, decide if that person goes to heaven or hell. Once you've decided where they are going, you can click on that person and physically fling them around with the mouse and send them to the left for hell or the right for heaven. If you get them all right, then you win. But if you get one wrong, then you must start over. So basically, papers, please, but you're St. Peter. That I like that idea.
Yeah, that's a really cool twist on it.
And File Explorer just crashed.
Well, hold up, stream. We're having some more technical issues, but we will be back up, hopefully, in a matter of moments.
We believe.
My computer's all locked up. Oh.
I believe Wes now.
Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I have no idea if you're seeing anything good or not.
It's still on Facecam on our end, I think.
That's honestly impressive. If it's still keeping up with that, because I am completely locked up. Not even Task Manager can open. What do you do?
It looks like we downloaded a virus.
Yep.
Okay, so which one of you was it? Which one of you embedded a virus in your game?
Hardy hard, nice prank, guys.
Is that why your file was 400 megabytes, huh? Huh?
Jordanimator Should we add you to the who is it that keeps track of like the people who release viruses? Is it the FBI, NSA?
No, they just utilize them and screw over other people. They don't care.
There we go.
ATF.
The FCC probably, but
I think it's probably the ATF, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. They keep track of all this computer stuff.
Hello.
Oh, also, hi, Crane. Yes, you do see faces. Possibly unfamiliar faces. Alex is over there. You met me, I'm pretty sure, last year at Dakota Gamescom.
We ready to go? We're ready to go.
We're ready to go. We're back up. Remember to switch the screen capture?
I believe I've already done it.
Okay. Hold up.
Made with Game Maker Studio.
oh, nice.
I approve.
You know, I bet Talmap's working their stable release of Game Maker Studio.
Who's gonna play?
I really want to play a Game Maker Studio game. So, does anyone have the controls up, or
It was the mouse click.
just mouse click?
Yeah, it was. You click
Where
on
is
the
the
people,
mouse?
and you, as soon as
There
they
it
get
is.
to your podium, there's reflections or instructions for it.
Yeah.
But once they get to the podium, you click them and drag the papers that appear to the left of your table to view their death certificate. Pull it onto the table in front. Nope, the
bottom
screen.
left?
Yeah, bottom left.
Oh, okay.
Review. Hopefully.
I don't know what I'm doing.
There you go. Jackson Brown, species human. One would hope. Sex male. Date of death August 8th, 2017. He's been dead a while. Has he been waiting that long?
Man,
Dude,
it sucks to be Jackson Brown.
that is a bit of a cue going on there, I think. Tripped on the banana peel of a banana he ate without paying for.
Ooh,
So, theft. His favorite food is bananas, and he has eaten a banana without paying from every grocery. Wait, okay, let me try that sentence again. He has eaten a banana without paying from every grocery store in America. So not only stolen a banana, but grand theft banana, going like countrywide crime spree here. What the hell, dude? Like send that son of a bitch straight to hell.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Jackson Brown.
Okay. Kelly Williams, also a human, this time female. January 20th, a lot longer in the line, and yet Jackson got to go first, was attacked by 12 super cute puppies and died of cuteness. Does not seem immediately condemning, but she was attacked by 15 different dogs. She has broken into 13 different homes in order to pet dogs. I mean, that's breaking an entry, but I don't know that that's necessarily that's not necessarily theft.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's theft, but apparently we missed something.
Hold on, just a quick moment. I gotta review these 10 commandments because they've changed since I went to church. Don't worship any other god, even if it's Johnny Depp. Do not watch American Idol or something like that. Okay? Do not say God's name inside of a vein, whatever that means. Take Sundays off. You deserve it. Your parents are right, even when they are wrong. Don't kill people except for Todd from accounting. That son of a bitch. Don't be all up on another man's girl. Bro code, dude. Indeed, bro code. Do not steal anything except for a girl's heart, but not literally.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's actually murder. Don't lie about seeing a bear, and do not ask for someone's food. Get your own, Todd, you son of a bitch. Alright. Okay, so Kelly Williams again, back up at the podium. This time, I guess she is going to hell for breaking into people's homes to pet their dogs.
Apparently.
Maybe. I guess that's a crime.
Breaking and entering 35 times.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but there's nothing stolen. I mean, I don't see how that's actually.
It's the breaking part of it.
Yeah. John Carter is back with a brand new track. He's also a human and a man. He died very recently. He won a chili dog eating contest, but at what cost? He once ate a car, like, with a fork. I'm confused. That takes some doing. I think he should go to heaven just for that. He holds the record for longest noodle slurped. So, I don't know. I would say...
Off he goes.
I mean,
Good job.
honestly, I would have said, like, gluttony, but that's, I guess, a different set of rules. Emily Garden, we are getting nothing but humans so far. Female, also died very recently. Jumped in front of a car to save a random citizen. How selfless. Was a nurse who has saved 7 lives. Used to work on John Carter when he first started being in eating contests. So I'm guessing the two of them died together in a fit of passion, which means that she actually should be sent back to Earth because she should actually be a ghost, not in heaven or hell. That does not seem to be an option at the moment, though. So you might, I would say, I mean, it's totally up to you, Alex. You have the mouse, but I would say just for saving 7 lives and
Off she goes.
Yep. There she goes. Now this dude is definitely not human. Okay, I stand corrected. Mark Hamilton, also human, sex male, died a while back. He died from eating too many donuts too quickly. That one is bold, so I have a feeling that that's actually a lie. Like, he probably wrote that in there himself. But he was a police officer, so he really liked donuts, which I guess comes with the job, because, you know, stereotypes. He definitely lied on his resume, though, because the bold there, I think that means that he actually penned it in himself.
Or it was a typo in the formatting.
That could be too. But, you know, I prefer to err on the side of caution. It's up to you, Alex. I think you...
That way.
All right. Shannon Barron, also human, female, death date January 6th, 2000. Holy shit, 2015! The queue is getting pretty long, huh? She died from deadly chemicals found in the cheap hair dyes that she used. She dyed her hair a different color every week. So almost like me, but not quite, because I'm like a month, not a week. I don't see anything immediately wrong with her lifestyle choices, but I mean, St. Peter is giving her the eyes. I think that means he doesn't want her purple-haired kind in this neighborhood. And I am also beginning to doubt the veracity of this resume because of that's definitely a non-human color of hair.
It says a person that had dyed hair up.
I'm not arguing any particular point, Alex. I'm just saying.
You know, people like you, this is where you guys belong. No!
Well, hopefully they come back in the same order so you can remember who's who. There's Jackson Brown again. He goes straight to hell. That son of a bitch. He was the one who
slipped on a banana.
He has a souvenir room in his house of all the banana peels. It's starting to smell pretty rank, but I mean, let's see. This guy was the food eating one? Yeah.
Yep.
He went to heaven.
The rest of them went to heaven.
Yeah. So far.
Nurse lady.
Yep.
That one went to heaven.
Yep. Mr. Spock here. Forget what, Mark Hamilton. Yep.
I think he went to heaven.
Yep, he was the cop. And then that was the one.
I guess she goes to heaven.
The one that you just condemned to hell for no fault of her own. But I guess she gets to go to heaven after all, Alex. How do you feel about that?
I feel like you and your kind should go and just
who's
load
this?
over there.
Let's see who this guy is. That is definitely a not natural color of hair, though. Okay, it's Todd from accounting. Fuck this asshole. Come on. He was killed by Jacob Turner. He's a real jerk. He's always asking for people's food. God hates him. I guess that means he has to go straight to hell because
it's in the commandments.
It's in the commandments.
I guess you're right.
Yep. Goodbye, Todd. I wonder who that actually represents for the game creator, like if there's someone in their lives. Mackenzie Turner, species human. Man, we're not going to get any of those aliens today, huh?
Bummer.
Oh, well, been dead since New Year's Eve 2016. She died from sheer happiness of all the socks she got for Christmas. Wow. She loved socks way too much. So much so that I guess she goes to hell, Alex. Thanks for like reading the actual information before you just let her into the pearly gates. Or golden gates, I guess, because those aren't so pearly.
Did she get
Auror is saying in chat that he messed up the upload on itch.io. Files were missing, so he put a Google Drive link on here. So
well, if you actually submitted the game into the game jam, you should be able to update it.
Yeah,
And we'll just post the reviews on the initial submission.
Yep, go ahead and do that. While we sort through the people who get to enjoy bliss for the rest of eternity, and those who do not. Do you have to get the paperwork before you can?
Yeah.
I guess that's only fair. You can't just pass judgment on someone without even looking to see.
His name is Todd. Hate him.
We found a way to maybe burn her.
Okay. All right. She loved socks like way too much. She wanted everyone else's socks. I think that means she probably was committing murder to get socks.
No, it's
theft.
It's actually.
Oh, it's the.
It was actually number 7.
7?
Yeah.
What? I don't understand. How was it 7?
It's desiring someone else's possessions. Okay, well that's.
Oh, covet thy neighbor's goods.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, young Jordan here, also human, died so young in the future. He died from being too awesome.
No.
Well, Jordan Young, you know that your fate is coming. Be prepared. He was the most awesome person to ever exist. God only killed him so early that you could hang out with him. Hold on. Wait, no, don't do anything just yet, because I'm really confused. Jordanimator is the maker of the game, so I'm feeling like this is vanity again, and
I mean, there he goes.
Yeah, this is the last playthrough, and then we really need to move on to another game.
Yep. Jack Cunnings, human, male, died a few years ago. He fell out of a 5-foot-tall tree. What the actual hell, Jack? He loved climbing trees. His biggest crime was not being very smart. I feel like...
Seems reasonable.
You know, I mean, there are for sure trees in heaven, right? Like that's part of paradise. So like, he's gonna find some way to fuck things up. I just know it.
Great. He can go find the purple hair one from earlier.
Auror updated us in chat. It says uploads are temporarily disabled because voting is in progress.
Okay.
This guy gets in for sure.
What
a legend.
Jacob Turner. Human.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, he used falling on the knife he used to kill Todd from accounting.
He gets in.
Immediately. But yeah, because he did technically violate 6, except he didn't because it was Todd from accounting. So he gets by.
Yeah, we did it.
We successfully passed judgment on all human candidates. We didn't get to see any of the animals or aliens this time around, but I hope in future updates of the game we get to see something other than just humans. I mean, just for once, I want to see what what the rules are as far as aliens getting into heaven.
All right.
Okay. All right.
The next entry is actually the one that I submitted. Do we want to do that now, or should we save that?
Up to you, my dude. I would say since you submitted next and we're doing these in order, we may as well see what you have to offer. But at the same time, there were other non-previously GCO members that submitted that we could probably get to first.
I'm going to leave it up to our new president to decide.
Yeah.
Let's save the GCO ones for later.
Okay.
Let's get through all the other submissions first.
All right. Following right behind me is actually is also a GCO graduate. Should we save that as well?
No, let's do that because they're not.
The only other one that's non GCO is Chamber of Reflection.
Let's do that one first, then, and then we'll go through the GCO ones after that.
All right, and we should also see if we can get the.
Oh, there's reflection working.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting network errors again. Damn. Oh gosh, my computer is terrible for Twitch. Alright. Alex, Crane is passing on congratulations on being good at sorting people into heaven and hell. You are an excellent Saint Peter. I hope someday in the future, when my soul comes before you, that you will be lenient on the whole hair thing. Let's see. Was there a description for chamber? There certainly was. Let me pull it up. Okay, maybe there wasn't.
Okay, this says 2 minutes to download. Do we have any word from Monster downstairs if we got Elidris working?
I haven't heard anything. Let me just check real quick. There is a description for Chamber of Reflections, but it's not on the actual page. It's like in the hover.
That's fine.
Demarcoe game. I don't have any idea what that word actually is. Game about being lost in memory and searching for a loved one from the past with an original soundtrack.
I was wondering when we would get a game that actually focused on that definition of reflection.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons we want to pick this theme, is because it could be so broad and like you could do so many different things with it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What am I asking, Rujan? If we got Eldrin working?
Elidris, if we can get, because we couldn't unzip the .rar for some reason. All right, this game, it's downloading right now for anyone who's wondering why we're not quite yet.
Also, Auror did go ahead and submit onto the Discord the Google Docs thing for his game.
Okay.
So if we need to do that, because apparently, like I said, when I was checking back with the chat, he said that the itch says that uploads are temporarily disabled.
I do remember reading something about that they would be disabled during the judging period.
Yeah, because voting is currently in progress.
All right. Well, in that case, if you run into one of those issues, for any of you who do not know us personally, you're welcome to send some of those through the GCO Gmail account, which is gco.scsu@gmail.com.
I'll go ahead and I'll type that one out in the chat just so people know. So repeat it one more
Ready?
time because I'm slow. What was the?
We can keep that.
What was the email?
GCO
.sdsu at Gmail. So Google is a little bit suspicious about this file, but I'm not exactly sure why, because we've been downloading other Game Jam games just fine. I'm wondering if this is a raw... no, it's mono. Is this Mac only?
No.
Where's the... Is this info.plist? That's for iOS. Where's... Are we missing a file?
Missing something.
There's a build. There's a bunch of mono. There's all the resources. Unity player icon. Oh my gosh. I think this is a Unity project that didn't have the build configuration settings set up properly. Either that or it decided, or Google just decided to exclude that executable.
Oh, that could be why I have an issue with it.
I think the executable is missing. It's a Unity game where they include the data but forgot the executable.
Alright, so that one will have to, hopefully they resubmit it to us, because I don't know if that's one of the people that are watching me currently in the chat. Looks like we just have familiar faces right now.
Let's check the community, because it looks like so that's the person who actually submitted that. Anyways, so the last one we need to do is we need to figure out if we can get Eladris working.
I sent the message to Ruben on Discord. He hasn't responded yet.
So, Alex,
I can go and try and get
Yep.
that working. Yep.
if you want to try and get that working, what I'm going to do is download the other projects.
Okay.
So, Google Docs apparently seems to be taking its good old time. let's grab. Oh, it's because we're downloading the games.
That's why. That makes sense. I was like, I was trying to download something with megabytes. You said 0.1 megabytes per second.
Yeah, but one of the games was 400 megabytes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alright. So, those downloads are happening. While Alex is trying on his computer to get just working. Did either of our downloads finish? One has an unknown time left, and the other has 40 seconds left.
I lost connection. Having trouble finding that site. Server not found. Here we go. Oh man, it's weird.
Seven Zip took care of it, no problem. So, have it unzipped.
Okay. It's a good spot. We'll unplug the X phone. So
It's in reflection because, you know, we haven't seen any of those folders tonight.
so we're going to copy that and downloads. Actually, I'm going to put this in a slightly different location. Just so that we have some level of organization. All right, that copied fast.
It's a fast flash drive.
Yep. It's also a very small file, very small project. Which means we can. Do you have a light on yours that tells you if that rejected properly? It seems to. you go. All right.
All right.
So we are ready.
With all of this. Sweet.
We'll change this back to 1920 by 1080. All right. In Unity. Reflection.
Are we capturing the screen?
I believe we are.
Can't tell yet. It's still lagging quite a bit. Did we get the? I forget. Did we get the controls? We read the description for it already, right?
Yeah, I think we read the description. This is the one that they were going to maybe continue with 15 levels and everything.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is a really, really slit starting screen.
Yep. This.
I like it a lot.
Like
looks good.
art-wise, this is like probably the best we've seen tonight.
Oh, Father, what have you done? That's right. What'd you do, Dad? Ooh. Can't go that way. All right. What do we got?
It shows you the
Shift.
game mechanics, though.
That is nice, though. Yep. Okay, we're on shift. That shift. Press W to jump. Yep. Thank you. Ooh, there was another one down there. Hold S to vanish with Christopher. Ooh, nice. That is pretty. That is awesome mechanics. I like that. Hold W in air to levitate with Kira. Okay. She can fly. Nice. I like it.
Some really interesting mechanics in this one.
Mm-hmm.
And you can vanish through that, right?
No, apparently not.
Really?
Well, they didn't, so I'm guessing that's because there's another sign up here. All right. Press space to switch the children for 10 seconds. Okay. Okay, apparently not. Oh, I bet I know what to do. Damn it. I fucked it up. I did it.
Can't you face the first? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
So,
that's cool.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, you got this. Oh, can she just walk through it? Because that's gray, so he can't face through it. But Kira can probably walk straight through, right?
Apparently not.
Oh.
I wonder.
Can he jump through that thing below it, that round?
Oh.
Okay, face
Oh.
So swap them and drop down
Uh,
to the left,
hold
and
on,
then
I
swap
can't.
through that lower part.
I can't get him further back.
Oh. Yeah, because we kind of desynced them for a moment. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Just. Yeah.
There we go.
You can't walk through it.
There was a trick. It wasn't. He couldn't do it like right away. He had to be walking first.
Oh.
Come on. All right, hold on. There we go. I got it.
Interesting.
Damn it. Okay. I gotta say, I'm in love with this game so far.
It's super cool.
Has a really nice mellow soundtrack to go with it too.
Yep.
Ah, now you got him.
I see.
Yeah, you got him in a situation where you can sync them up.
Switch while levitating to double jump.
Oh my.
Okay. Controls are getting a little out of hand. Okay. Guess he can't go back. There we go. I love it.
That was fantastic.
That, for real?
I would buy
real?
this if
Please?
this was on Steam. I would buy it.
Please.
This is such a cool game.
Please, please. There's our, yep. Please finish this game.
Mm-hmm.
That is.
That was awesome.
This game has some real potential.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'd like to see the story expanded as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now for the real challenge. How do we quit?
Alt F4.
Try
Old reliable.
escape.
I hit escape.
Ah, darn.
Old reliable.
Nope, doesn't work on that scene either.
Yeah, it doesn't say in the controls. It is.
Well, I mean, when you're pressed for time, the first thing you cut is the quit function.
Yeah.
Not that I'm speaking from experience in the last, 10 minutes or so, or 10 minutes before submission or so.
I absolutely agree, Crane. The graphics were amazing in that game. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
They put a lot of thought into this. And honestly, I don't think that they're currently watching our stream, those developers, but for real, please finish that game. That was wonderful.
I would legitimately buy and play that.
I would buy that demo. That in and of itself.
So we're going to move on to our GCO members, the graduate member projects, or at least the two projects from the people who were not here with us right now, but they are they worked from their places. Both of them in the Twin Cities, I think.
To be clear, what Tyler is saying right now for all the stream to hear is he's saving the best for last. Which one is our next one? Is it Revamp is next?
Revamp is next. So if you want to look up the page description.
I sure will. Okay, description for Revamp reads as follows.
Download temporarily not working. Use this link instead.
Because it's in all caps. I have to read it out loud. There's also a link that it continues after the link. You are a vampire, but in reverse. You can see yourself in the mirror, but can't see most objects without it. Collect every coin to finish the level. Watch out for exploding golems. Holy shit. This sounds like it's going to be hardcore.
Now I'm really interested to see what this game has in store.
All right, well, it's ready to be fired up. So let's fire it up.
And whose submission was this?
This was Jack.
Okay.
You're echoing. That's not a lot of latency.
Well, that was pretty close behind.
All right.
Oh, he's issuing a challenge. See if you can reach the secret area.
Oh.
Well. Gotta accept that challenge.
So I'm already seeing he's got the reflection on the title screen, which is pretty cool.
That's cool. Does it reflect? Is it reflecting the mouse if you move around?
No, it is reflecting the buttons. So I did know. I had a feeling it was real time.
Nice.
So it's actually a second camera that's capturing it.
That's awesome.
And I think a lot of this, a lot of the fonts and such. Correct me if I'm wrong. This looks similar to what you used for the game you just recently released for mobile. But I can definitely tell it's got a similar style with the layouting and such. It's a cool style.
It is.
Looks really slick. All right, who's gonna play?
I think this one's all yours.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm gonna make you play Jack's game.
Oh no!
So WADs to move, mouse button 1 to shoot, space to jump, and shift to walk.
Oh boy!
What?
Ooh. Oh, mirror. Right.
Oh, because you can't. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh crap!
There are those exploding golems that are coming. Whoa. Holy shit. Under attack.
Oh, I can bounce him off the mirror. I am just very bad at shooters, so.
He does respond in chat that yes, the font is the same for the mobile game.
All right, somebody else play this because I'm terrible at shooters.
I'll give it a go.
You're pretty good at shooters.
No.
I'm good at shooters with a controller, but on the keyboard.
I'm not good at shooters, but I have played
Overwatch I'm a little
like
confused
once.
about the controls. What exactly is going on?
It's just
how do I
it's just
select
standard FPS
restarts?
controls.
Well, no, I mean like the reflection part. What is the deal?
How do
You
I
see
select
yourself in the
menu?
mirror, but you can't see most objects without it.
Yeah, so when you turn around and you look, there's like nothing behind you, but in the mirror, like you actually see the reflections above you.
That
So
is
walk
the menu
backwards?
glitch.
Already?
Can you just like walk backwards like
So-
you're watching the mirror, I guess?
Just gonna have to relaunch?
Yeah, relaunch.
Already. Let's
So that's
not done.
That's a really weird thing with Unity that you gotta watch out for with menus is if you disable the mouse during gameplay and you don't enable your menu to have a default button selected.
Oh shit! The gun is moving around as you're moving around. That's awesome. I like that.
Oh,
I did not notice that.
Oh, so I can probably just aim right at them through the mirror, right? Oh, I have no ammo!
Yep. You should
Ah!
probably run because there's a golem coming right at you.
I thought that was ammo.
So
it was
what are
not.
the what are the blue that you can see without the? Oh wow!
No.
Die though.
Not if I run. I'm running the wrong
You
way.
only have 3 HPs. You
No.
only start with 15 ammo,
It was ammos.
according to the chat. So it's easier.
Ah.
It's much easier if you get to the secret area. Okay. So get to the secret area, quick.
Quick, gotta find the elite hacks.
And then you got a platform.
Oh, wrong way. Oh no.
Oh fuck. Yep, you got
Secret
you
area?
got one of them.
I got one. There was no secret area to be had.
Whoa, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck? Okay.
Yay. Oh no, too far.
Nice.
Ah.
Nice.
No.
Whip around and shoot. Whip around and shoot.
I have no ammo.
Attack. Going the wrong way.
I did
totally the wrong direction.
No.
Oh no.
I did it right that time.
Also, if you play on windowed, you can press escape to get the pointer back.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Ooh, hold on.
Oh
You
no.
might need to look. I was gonna say you might need to look around.
Ah!
You are.
I faced through
You
myself.
are kissing yourself. In your
I'm gorgeous.
nice.
So you have to like memorize the path you need to take.
So wait, what
I
is
need
that?
this ammo.
What is that? Oh, is it not actually there? Is it in the? Like, do you have to reach it through the world? Or the reflection? You must have to reach it through the reflection. Oh fuck!
How do I get?
You can't pick it up if you can't see it.
I can't go through that though.
You're about to get got by 3 exploding golems.
Please no.
What happens if you try and walk forward through that?
The wall? Nothing. I collide with
Yeah,
myself.
it's got collision.
Oh no.
Where would you include the secret area?
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure it's that thing up to the right.
Yeah.
I
but you
also
have to-
think that.
But you have to sort of plan out your route because like you can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just looking
Oh,
directly at
but
the
you know
area.
what you can do.
Oh,
though?
sweet! I clipped through that one.
Okay. Get
Oh,
back
no.
on. Get on that square platform, the one that you were trying to jump from to get over there. But don't jump right away. I want
This
to
one?
show you something. No, the other one. The floating square platform.
Okay.
Yeah. Get up there and then wait a minute. Okay. Now stop. Turn to your right. Look up. See where the level of that blue dot is? That's where the platform is. Just jump up that way.
Well, you
Like
just
turn more toward the wall.
the platform is
I think it's
completely
too high.
the platform is all along that wall. So you just gotta go for it.
But I'm saying, yeah, like if you're looking that direction though, you can totally see where it is. Just by looking at the level of where that blue dot is. Just try to get. Well, I guess you can't jump that high.
Yeah, that's what I was
never
wondering.
mind. You're just screwed.
Ah! No. No screwing is allowed.
You might want to take
Oh,
out
I
some
wonder
of
if
that
you can
bones.
jump onto the mirror.
Maybe, but that's too high.
That's a bit.
Well, if you're on
a bit of
if you're on one of those platforms, if you're on the square platform, I think you get close enough that you could actually do it.
You know, though, thinking on it, you can't see the platforms without the mirror. I bet you there's a secret platform behind the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
So just jump around, jump up, and get down, and see if you can find something. Oh no! Stop! Go back! Turn around! You hitched on something
I did?
against the other wall. Whoa! Holy shit!
I forgot.
What
I
is
forgot
up?
about them. Oh, they respawn. That's no fair. Anything over here? Hello?
Yep. Okay? There is definitely something behind the mirror. I just saw it catch up in the stream. There is something there against the black wall because you hitched on something while you were jumping. What the fuck did you just do?
I'm pretty sure it killed me through the mirror.
Okay.
So no menu? No menu. Unfortunately.
Alright.
Can you just hit the Windows key you have and get your mouse pad and then try and jump back in?
Here.
That might actually work.
No. Worth a shot. Alright, let's launch her up again. hopefully not lose all our ammo this time.
Maybe start in window.
Oh, sure.
To the right.
Gotcha.
That's the problem with window does. I don't get to automatically scale the resolution up because I set it to 1080p for the stream, but this display is actually 1440p.
You know, we're being told in the chat that there is not something behind the platform, but I'm calling bullshit.
I didn't feel anything.
I saw it though. I for sure saw you pitching on something while you were in midair.
I think it's
didn't explode.
I think it was actually the physics
Yeah.
system and the way that it.
Yeah, that's right. Take that. And that. And some of these.
Well, there you go. Make it much easier than having that. What is happening to their bodies though? What?
They fall over.
No, they were sliding. What the hell just happened?
The
Yeah,
force of
physics.
the force of my bullet.
Hint: the projectiles have rigid bodies attached. Use the bullets to see where the platforms and shit are.
I don't have so much ammo though.
Yeah. Well, I guess. Okay, that just happened.
Go,
They
go,
apparently
go.
have a limited range as well. So.
Well, all the things are dead, so that's a plus.
Yeah. Well, for now, they might respawn. You never know. Also, apparently, how do we like his voice acting? I'm guessing that the
golems.
Yeah. I would say I was convinced.
Yeah, I never would guess it
Mhm.
worked.
I didn't guess it. I would have guessed that you did that yourself.
I mean, I didn't believe in golems until now, but thank you for taking that dream away from me with letting me know that those were fake golem noises. What the fuck is okay?
It's just the mirror.
Yeah, just the weirdness of it kind of throws me.
Oh, of course there's nothing down there. I can walk through there. It hit something.
It for sure hit something. What?
What?
Okay, Creighton's suggestion in the chat is, can you ride
It
the
hit
bullets?
something
And, there's another hint, which the link specifically says rocket jump.
Oh!
A jump performed by blasting a rocket launcher in close proximity to one's carrier. I'm guessing you need to let the gargoyles get near enough to shoot you up in the air when they detonate themselves.
Either that, or you have to be on a platform and shoot down and then jump on the bullet.
Are you
That's
getting
what I'm
any
thinking.
air from jumping though? Like, is that a thing?
Oh.
Well, it's hard to tell when you can't see before.
Alright, me. Let's go. Oh. Oh no.
Admittedly, I lowered the pitch slightly in Audacity, but otherwise it's unchanged for his voice acting
Wow.
of those fake golems.
That's crazy impressive. Like,
Mhm.
like most people when they're doing like fantasy character effects apply so much processing.
I think
and
you are
such.
jumping up. I think
You just
you've got one bullet left, and you wasted it. Good job.
No. I can't aim straight down, I don't think. Can I? It looks pretty straight.
Yeah, it's hard to tell though with your little weird body shape.
It's a capsule.
Yeah. Well, I think that's part of the lore. Is like you're actually a
Capsule boy.
You once were a vampire, and now you are just a giant aspirin.
The Adventures of Capsule Boy.
I'm just gonna grab that coin.
This one I think is bugged. Because I've tried to grab it a
You're not
couple times.
on it. Like you're definitely missing it.
Man. I got that one.
There you go.
Oh, it's behind the platform. So you have to fall off the platform straight. Oh, the other one. Yeah, I don't know.
Now, what about those boxes to the mirrors left? The three step right? Yeah. Those ones.
Yeah, I don't.
Can you
I don't
do
really know what
anything
their
with
point
those?
is.
Nice.
I can jump.
There's you're 9 out of 12 coins though.
Hey.
If you get the last one, you get a free sub at Subway.
Oh my gosh, I need that. Come on. I want my free Subway.
It's definitely in that back corner. Just like do it like establish a grid pattern. There you go.
Yeah.
The one under the platform there. Nice.
Oh, it's under.
Alrighty, now I've got
There
a.
is that one. When you turn, do you get any kind of better angle from here? Like look to your right. Yeah, you get a little bit better angle when you're up there, so you can maybe turn the camera a little bit when you're actually up on the platform.
Alright. Oh. Yeah! I got all the
You did not get to the secret
coins.
area, but you definitely won.
Whew. I think I'll take it. I don't know how to do
Failed
this.
the challenge, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I don't know how to bullet jump.
yeah.
That seems too advanced.
But you are, I would say, professional at wasting ammo.
Yes. I'm unparalleled.
Alright.
That's why I don't play shooters. I always burn straight through it.
So, so, what's going on? We've got this one right here. Do we have any game description or notes for upon further reflection?
Was that the title of this one?
Yes.
I am terrible at spelling.
Oh, here's a readme. Oh my gosh.
All right. I'll do it. Well,
So we've got a full game manual.
we do indeed. And actually, he just posted a link for one as well. Let me
Cool.
see what we're dealing with here. Actually, this one is actually much. That's a manual. This is a description.
Okay.
Okay. Upon further reflection, by Alan Illusion Crane, start. Escape the ambush! Use the mirror walls and your mirror shield ability to reflect the red enemies into one another to destroy them. Destroy all red enemies to escape. However, lead scientist Azure has discovered that only pure mirrors can reflect the evil destructive power of the Smashers, and developed the Smasher Reflector, which can project a mirror shield around the user to reflect the Smashers into each other, destroying them instantly. Yet the Smashers are hot on Azure's trail and have them cornered in the Hall of Mirrors, with death only a single touch away. Holy shit, death on contact. Azure must use all of their physics knowledge, agility, and their mirror shield to eliminate the pursuing Smashers, escape the Hall of Mirrors, and share their discovery with the world, lest the world smashed to bits.
Wow.
You move with wads, and you stop or summon the mirror shield with space. And we got a pretty sick-looking instruction manual to go along with our version of the game. I'm having some fucking network problems again. God damn it.
Alright.
Hopefully, people were able to hear what I was saying. Well, of course they were, because it's coming from your computer, not mine.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
You are about to die. There you go. Alright.
So what are the controls?
Wads to move, space to shield.
Ah. So I have to... Oh, it's super slippery. Whoa.
Ooh. Nice.
These are... Okay, so everything's like ice physics. Like ice physics type thing.
Sure.
I mean, I hate that sort of shit in a Zelda game, but
Yeah.
in here, it looks nice. I like it.
That's because this is used properly and the mechanics are built around it. It's not that one bullshit level that they threw together at the last minute. Didn't really think about it. They're like, oh yeah, we'll just throw in some ice physics because why not?
Guys, we
Knocking into each other. Get him! Oh, shit. It's gonna
on.
miss. Damn it. I need it so bad.
Vengeance.
No.
Are they coming toward you, or are they just moving?
They're just moving.
Blam!
Hey.
We have achieved murder. Most fun.
Oh, come on.
So wait a minute. Just like in the lore of this game, you're a scientist.
Oh. This is not an easy game.
Think of it as freeform Pong, and your paddle disappears every so often. Okay? Yep.
Ooh.
Nice
There's a
one.
good shot.
That was a good shot. And down to the bank. You're getting a little ambitious there. You're going to bounce it the wrong way. It's too bad you can't hockey puck them. Like, knock that one on the edge into the top one into the other one. That would be...
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty baller. Pull that one off. Oh, well, okay. I guess there's no win state in this game.
I
Oh.
thought you said killing all the enemies.
Well, yeah,
Or is it
but
not
in chat he's saying there's no win state. So I'm
okay.
guessing that was just something that was kind of buggy, didn't get added in. I mean, you can probably just murder every single red thing you see, and maybe that'll get you to clear the level. But
Oh.
One more rotation.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
nice.
Perfect.
That was a one-hour trip shot. Jim, now what?
The ultimate showdown.
I think I might have screwed this one up. Oh!
You win!
I win.
There is a gap over there on the right. I'm wondering if you can maybe click through that somehow.
Nope.
Not that one, the one on the right. Far right.
Oh, that one?
It looks like.
Because I feel like that is the win state in my version of the game.
Ah. Close.
Yeah, almost.
Cool. Does the game have a way to quit?
Not that I saw. I'm guessing if there's no win state, there's probably no escape option either. So.
Quit screens don't seem to be a common function in Game Jam.
Yep.
But they're also not necessary.
The first thing to be cut.
So that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. The story really helped with that one too, to like really flesh out that game.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice.
There's
I mean the mass murder of all your red opponents.
Hockey pucks.
Yeah.
The red hockey puck.
I would say that they were like little undersea mines, sort of.
All right. So that leaves us with the final two games, which are the games that have been made by people sitting in this room.
Oh, shit. All right.
So,
well,
which one's going first? Which group's going first?
I think
after you.
Yeah,
I really want to see
we're saving GCO's submission.
All right.
Because, I mean, well, I say we're saving the best for last, but really we're saving the best chuckles for last.
Especially the final build of the game, because we didn't really test it a whole lot after we built it.
All right, so I'm just gonna open the version that is saved directly on my system.
Nice.
And hopefully it works. But before I do, I think I'm gonna go get the monster in the basement and tell him to
by all means
come join us.
So I'm just dying to see what you have for your game.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, considering the number of times that he got really super excited over the weekend, I'm guessing it's going to be pretty nice. Did we get the music to work properly for ours?
Yes.
Music is working.
Okay, so we do have an OST for our game.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I want to download the soundtrack for our game. I would love to just have that.
In fact, I think ours is built mostly from the ground up.
All right.
The exception being Text Mesh Pro and Unity.
Who's playing this one?
What genre is it?
It's a platformer.
Not me. I'm out.
I'll do it. Let me have a go.
All right.
Yeah. This
I'll be your reserve.
Yeah.
I'll be on the bench.
All right.
So
what are my controls?
it's gonna be WASD and the spacebar.
Don't
and
forget
the
the screen cap.
Yep. Good call. So here we go. As soon as you hit play, it's gonna jump right in.
Like immediately, there's not even a chance to catch my breath.
No, like sit back and watch is what I'm actually trying to say.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Let's go.
Oh,
I can't believe you made this in Unity. Like, what? I thought you'd be using something else, like, I don't know, Unreal Engine or something. I mean, just knowing you.
That's pretty. That is a lovely looking. What is going on?
Did you write the shaders for that water?
No, that's actually built in. I didn't write. And then the clouds is actually a brain marching asset that I found, and I figured, put them together and see what I can do.
That is lovely. Yep, it's for sure working. Let's start this bitch up. Alright.
Don't skip.
Life is too easy. The world does not provide a challenge. In order to reach the next level, one must grind. You must reflect. Okay, that's cool. Search within yourself.
That's the music I know.
Who you are now. Make sure to allocate those skill points before you. Okay. And who you used to be. Find what is missing. I mean, honestly, like right off the bat, I'm just super excited for this. And sprout new wings. Hot damn, I get to level up for wings? Shit. Let me guide you on this journey. Sure thing, mysterious narrator. Okay. Yep.
Mouse to, yeah, you just click.
I am a box. Alright. My name is Kalena. Kalena? You wrote it. How do you pronounce it?
Honestly, I don't even know.
Black as night. Thanks, Batman. Kason. A recipe for a nightmare if you ask me. But don't worry. I'll be your knight in shining, also black armor, and guide you through.
I heard this joke before.
Yep. Do you remember where? It was in Gotham.
No, useless information.
Yep.
Why am I a box?
That's a good question.
Gotta start at square one.
Damn it.
Yeah! Dun, dun. Use the A and D keys or the arrow keys to move.
Use the A and D key. You should have done that voice.
D keys.
That's all
There we go. I was on the wrong keys, that's why. Okay. Ooh. Press space to jump. Yep. Oh, that was... Alright. That is a jump. For sure. Whoa. Okay. Too far. Oh, okay.
Oh, this is why it's hard.
Oh.
Okay, I see.
Yep. Okay. Apparently there's no scaling back your jump by only tapping the button, so you're full Air Jordan no matter what.
You cannot contain the box.
Okay.
You shall not contain.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I threaded that needle. Oh shit. Come on. Oh, buddy.
Oh.
I am not. You don't go with the platform. You have to move at the same time. That's tough. All right.
What?
Like when I'm on the platform, if I don't move, like you slide.
That must have broke. Like,
I'm surprised that wasn't intended.
Okay. Actually, that would be a cool mechanic.
Yeah, that is a cool mechanic. Gotta say, no.
that is, and the jump height is not right either. What the heck?
Oh, okay.
Jump.
Did your scaling break when you built yours too? Yay! I don't.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Whew.
Yeah, you're supposed to actually go under it, but
Well,
Okay.
I secret locationed your game.
I think that
Easter egg.
something funky is going on with the controls because they're not behaving the same way as when I was testing.
I'm gonna go
I'm gonna
the
guess
whoa!
it's a scam.
Holy shit! Oh shit!
Oh,
Shit.
no!
Damn
Square one.
it! Okay. Yep. Yep.
Okay, square one. Okay, I see now.
Oh, so you can sort of use the water background position or something.
Yeah.
Huh? Whoa!
Yeah, that was something I was worried about was whether or not you would have some type of frame of reference, but the water was actually good at that. That jump seems way stronger than it's supposed to.
Yeah,
Also,
it for sure is. I'm going like I'm tapping and going. Okay. It doesn't seem so, but I mean, if I can do this, then I feel
that's
like
not supposed to happen.
Yep.
How do you jump?
Just space. They're just
Game Jam buds! Game
Game
Jam
Jam
buds!
I've tested this so many times.
The joy of Game Jam.
What broke it?
It was me just getting on.
The
awesomeness of voice acting.
Did you actually like build it when you like tested? Or
Yes.
Really?
Yes. This is the build. This is even the build that I tested it with to make sure it was working.
Chat is complaining about the mouse.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Oh, shit.
My turn.
Yep, definitely is.
Go over, not under.
Hey, thanks.
I
That's a really good game, though. I like that.
I might want this to. I might want to see if we can figure because you're not supposed to jump so high that you can't see where those platforms. So I don't know what's going on with that. Why does that jump so high?
Oh, not being able to see where I'm going is actually
Yeah,
Well, I mean, to be fair,
use
that
the
is
water
adding
in
like
that
a lot of
of challenge.
challenge.
it's not necessary challenge. Because this level is hard. This level is hard enough even without any.
Ah,
2.5D perspective is sweet. Okay.
I agree.
Just going for it. You made it.
speedrun strat. Okay.
Wait,
No.
wait. No.
Ah, okay.
It's too wow. It's just so wow. Oh.
Ah, too far. Rip. It's like Celeste all over again. Except you don't see where you're going.
That just makes it so you gotta just be really paying attention to what's happening. Time things right. Get the timing on the platforms before you just go for it. This is really nice music too. This is nice and calming.
No.
I mean, the music sort of reminds me of like the loading screen of Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, it was.
I was thinking it reminded me kind of Kingdom Hearts a little bit.
No. I don't see it. Or here. Yeah, here it is.
Next Devin getting all evolutionary and being able to see sounds.
Do you have any skip button just in case nobody makes it?
Nope.
Is there an actual like end to it? Like
Yes, there's a
Okay,
whole lot
Imogen,
more to it.
You have to do it then because I want to see what the narration is.
But
like.
I don't know if it's actually possible to do this with the two bugs that just decided to show up for no apparent reason.
Well, I mean, I got so far, right?
No.
Crane.
You got to the real start of the level, and that was it.
Well, I mean, I thought I was already playing that. Crane says, strangely peaceful to watch. I agree.
Yeah,
Like-
just watching boxes jump sets my heart at ease.
Yeah.
Speedruns for that.
Yeah. Now just long. No,
No.
you should have just long jumped it.
Yeah.
Could've
You
gotten
don't know
onto
where
those
the-
other platforms.
You don't know where the platforms are.
But you would have definitely made it that far because your jump.
Okay,
is-
that might be an advantage though, because you wouldn't normally be able to make that jump.
Oh, holy shit!
Oh, so RNG.
I'm not a platformer. Michael knows that. Knowing how
I'm
absurd
fairly good at nailing though.
Did you design this one by chance with controllers in mind?
No. Although the controller might work. I don't know if I accidentally broke it or not.
Actually,
I might be able to make it to the. Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen.
You have got some crazy jumping skills as this little box.
If I jump right here.
Jump cheese.
See the thing.
Oh, okay. Finding a strategy.
Gotta go speedrun strats.
Except the box doesn't reset really. Okay.
Jason, we understand how to jump at this point. Good chill. Start colors, realistic water. Honestly, I agree. The only way this could be more soothing is to just have like a palm tea, maybe in a hot tub or something. Just chilling. Very zen.
I didn't jump! Ah!
That's yeah.
The platform.
It's like it's using an older version of the controller script
Oh.
or something.
Or rather, I am jumping, except it doesn't get the input in.
That was a bug that I ran into during development that I fixed, but is somehow back.
Those are the best bugs.
I'm very confused. Part of me just like wants to like restart the game just to.
Actually, I wouldn't mind.
One of my siblings in the chat, I'm assuming Audrey because she was the one that I texted about it.
Anyways, you can press
This
escape
reminds
to
me of
quit.
a game played on a computer called Give Up Robot. I don't know that one, but sure.
Let's.
Mixed reception.
So let's see.
Are you gonna start debugging something?
I'm gonna just check.
Make sure the cheats aren't turned on. Yeah, there you go. God mode is on.
It's like playing on easy on Osu. It actually makes the game harder.
Oh yeah.
I wonder. If this just needs to be plugged in because we had it plugged in and then we unplugged it, and if it needs to be back plugged in, which would be a Microsoft bug. I'm just gonna do that.
That's how well the developer does it.
Okay. Let's just.
Well, is there a secret cheat code you type in you skip?
Were there sounds before?
Huh?
Were there sounds before and I just missed it?
Yeah, there.
Yes.
That's still buggy.
They're on the platform. Let's see what happens.
That's not supposed to happen. What the heck?
I mean, that isn't how this is.
Well, you know the
I bet-
level, so.
No,
I don't know. I don't know if I can beat it though, because it was not, the level was not designed for that type of jump.
It's friction. Friction was turned off. It explains the powerful jump because there's no air resistance, just gravity, and when you're sliding around.
Am I missing an asset or something? Anyways,
It's playable though, so.
yeah.
Technically playable.
It is.
So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get you guys your game up, and then I'm gonna see if I can, and then I'm gonna open and see if it works correctly in the Unity editor, and if it's just a weird thing with the build, or if like something accidentally got pressed. Did you guys like if somebody accidentally changed the number when I was going up and down or something like that? Like even something like that could have done it.
I didn't mess with the computer.
But let's So let's get your game up. I think I've got. I think I actually did get it. I think I actually did download it for.
Do it. So are we supposed to like be judging our own game as well?
No, I judge it because I only made the music for it. Let's see how well you did. So people are kind of waiting for me downstairs for group singing, but
All right. So here we go.
yeah. You never changed the name?
No.
Why
would we change our code name for our build? Like,
Yeah,
because it's the code name. It's
well, we submitted it like at 6:59-ish.
Ah!
Oh wow. Okay, that's really cool graphics.
Thank you.
oh, it was just a dream. He sounds like a girl. Phew. Where was that place?
Oh god. Oh.
So many mirrors. So many things. Wait, where am I? What am I doing? This is my room. I better look for mom and dad. They'll know what to do. Wait, it's a kid?
Yeah. Clint Eastwood playing the part of Timmy.
Interesting.
Yeah, we wanted to get the 8-directional movement, but I just sort of
Mommy,
figured that there was no
Daddy,
time to do it.
where are you?
The dialogue box is almost hidden. It almost looks intentional.
Yeah, it almost works.
Oh, I didn't even notice
yeah, that's working on the editor with multiple resolutions and aspects, but the build it just breaks.
What's over here?
Cool music.
There should be a prompt to hit E, which you probably can't see.
Yeah, the prompt is hidden by the dialogue box. Oops.
Or maybe it's...
You haven't unlocked it yet.
No, it should just be there. That's interesting.
Yeah.
He does. The animation is a little weird and janky. It looks sort of like he's.
Oh, something's
shit.
around.
You're dead.
Oh.
You're dead.
So when the
Is he
music
dead?
changed, something's around.
The mirror child drags you into the darkness. You die. Game over. That's supposed to be animated, by the way.
And full screen.
And I can't do anything else?
Shoot, how do we
No, you have to Alt F4 your game.
Alright.
Oh my god.
There is one more text prompt which we got in there, just placed on a random object on a desk. In the top left.
That's
Which-
it?
It may or may not work because apparently the staircase wasn't working either. So.
Well, but I mean, when you were showing it to me, it didn't work until
Oh,
you
it was
went
just
to
a me!
that
Yeah!
thing.
Where were the mirrors? So many mirrors!
Like the
So
the
many
thing
things!
by, like
Where am
above
I?
the
This is my room! I'm gonna live with my mom and dad.
Yeah.
Timmy!
So
Timmy!
go up like up past where the ladder was, or the stairway was.
Just go straight like this?
Yeah, go up.
Yeah, go up.
Go up, go up.
Up to the right.
Up.
No, up to the right.
Yeah.
Click
That's
E
it.
next to that.
Oh yeah, now it shows up. Press
Yeah.
continue.
Where am I? None of this makes sense!
Clearly the right objects are attached to dialogue prompts too, right here.
What? That's one of the mirrors from my dream!
See, it's definitely a
How
mirror,
did
not
I
a
get
desk.
it here? How did I get here? Ah!
That's
Okay,
a mirror.
now
You
go
have
to
to
the
use
stairs.
imagination a little bit.
What?
If you go to the stairs now, you should be able to do the E to interact.
I don't think so. It's
Okay, maybe
really
it's
weird.
not.
That's not
It's
working.
probably broken.
It's super broken.
It goes to another area, doesn't it?
Well, ideally yes,
But
but
currently it just loops back to a different part of this area and reloads the scene.
that would be the main enemy of the game. Yep, he's
Pretty spooky.
he's supposed to be pretty spooky. He's supposed to be like a dark mirror reflection of the player
Like, he's
character, but with
following-
like a bunch of black tar coming out of his mouth and stuff.
Run.
He's coming.
Trace.
It means
Wait,
he's on his
is
way.
there some? Can you
Did
escape from this? Thing?
Alex, did we forget
Huh?
to
Is there
put
a?
him back on the waypoint track?
Is there a wind?
When we finish the game, there will be. There's going to be 4 different levels where.
There will be 4 different levels.
Yeah, four. You get to each of the different floors. They get progressively harder.
He's stuck. He's stuck.
He's coming for you though.
Go right. Up maybe. I don't know what's there though. Oh shit! Oh,
There's
there's a
his
mirror.
mirror. That's supposed to be animated as well.
Oh,
It's super not.
oh, you're dead.
My screen keeps
Well, that's it. I've explored everything except for.
Yeah.
so,
Oh, okay.
That's it.
We were planning
Just
to
die.
crank out some level design, but we couldn't finish hooking stuff up.
yeah.
And clearly we didn't get through all the debugging. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got.
And do you have an escape?
All that for.
Okay.
Only way to get out of a dream.
Yeah. I mean, that's
I've
right,
gotta-
isn't it? That's how you get out of your dreams.
You've got to
Up
remember
4.
that next time. we
Actually,
figure
when
out-
you have a nightmare, you just cannot get out of it until, I guess,
Yeah.
you wake up.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna. All right, so I'm gonna open up that project.
Should we wait,
Well, 5's all across plus the bonus point. Is that right? Does that sound fair to you guys?
Yeah, folks.
sounds balanced to me.
So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch to the level 1 scene and just see if I can figure out
Okay.
why that jump is broken. Nope, now it's working.
What? Oh,
Okay.
back in the editor?
Yep.
Okay. I want to see how far I can get when it is working. Ouch.
So I wonder what. I'll have to look into what causes that, but this is how it's supposed to be played.
Okay.
Looks a little
Yay.
easier.
You're still You're still like wiggling just a little bit on the
Yeah,
platform, but
that's
you're
a-
moving with it.
Yeah. And that's just Unity's physics not being cooperative with the way I was doing the motion. Because everything's based off of velocity and acceleration for the character movement. And I tried to do it with a rigid body rather than a character controller to have box collision. I don't think that was my smartest decision in the world.
Ooh. Yep, I didn't time that one right.
Go way easier. Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to do the pro strat this time, though. I'm going to have to actually do the level. Well, shit. I guess it can't be helped. This is going to scrape me off, isn't it?
No? I mean, it might push you a little, but...
Yeah.
First try. Could you tell us at least where to go so we can at least see your cutscene?
If you really want to see the cutscene, I'll just move the player to spawn on this level right near the end. But what I will say is that there is many paths to go through that you can take through this section.
How long more? Oh!
Holy
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
You're alive.
Oh, now
This
you got-
one-
Now you're on the fast platform.
Yep. Damn it. Okay.
So there's over 60 of those moving platforms.
And no ECS. How did you resist the temptation?
Honestly, I was like, it's a game jam. It's one of the first things that I'll convert into ECS when the
opportunity arises.
It'd actually be really easy to convert, but I stayed away from ECS mostly because of the dialogue system and timeline integration that I was using for this project.
When the platform is moving in the direction I'm trying to move, it makes it like the physics are making it so I'm running slowly. Like you don't run quick along the platform when it's moving with you.
Well, there's an acceleration mechanic, and it might be messing with that a little bit. Because if you're moving, sometimes what happens is the platform will then pop you off the ground, and then you don't gain the movement of the platform with your motion.
We're trying to go to the right side, right?
You want to keep going. You want to keep going right, but whether you go high or low, there's many different paths you can take.
Well, I feel like if I go high, then
But you gotta be careful because, as you probably noticed, the platforms can spike you if you jump and hit your head on them.
Oh shit.
Right. Go back to me. Says free.
Are the sound effects not working?
I'm not hearing any.
Yeah.
Okay, you might just call us at the end.
All right.
Yeah. Let's see the cuts.
Yeah.
Let's see what you were so proud of.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
just check a couple of things here. See what's going on. Okay, so those are the sound effects. All right. Let's take a look at what the level actually looks like.
Oh shit. Okay.
You're a horrible person.
Gee, holy.
You are.
Whoa. Okay. I was never gonna get through that.
You were never going to get through that hill. Okay.
So, let's move our player.
Not into the water though.
Um,
Yeah, that should be alright, I think.
Well, I gotta make sure it's out of the trigger zones. That should do it. So what's interestingly, you're gonna be at the end of the level, and it's gonna play the opening cutscene.
Okay.
But what you'll notice is that it doesn't do the full. It's not going to do.
So, voice acting one more time.
Sure.
Is this the last?
You
game?
were Kalena.
You'll see what happens.
Okay. Is this the last game of the game jam?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I am a box.
You sure are, baby. Black as night.
Damn it.
A recipe for a nightmare, if you ask me. Of course, you didn't. Rude.
Okay.
But don't worry, I'll be your knight in shining armor and guide you through.
I called BS. I heard this joke before.
Yep. Do you remember where? Because I do. It was back on the other end of those fucking platforms.
No. Useless information.
Dot, dot, dot.
Oh my god damn it. Why am a box?
Gotta start at square one.
Square last. We made it to the end.
Go ahead and use the keys to move. I mean, you
It
probably
won't teach you how to jump though, because there's a trigger for that.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, the thing's blue, but it's also red.
Huh.
And
Green is still green.
green UFOs, apparently. Oh, okay. Well done, young one.
Who are you?
I am what you lack. The colors of your hero.
I forgot to test that thing. Both songs are playing at once.
Oh, the other song that I think. Okay, damn it. What hero? I have surpassed all the other heroes.
Yeah, did you not see them back on those platforms we totally jumped? You have not surpassed me in colors.
Oh,
You are black as night. That, I mean, okay.
Black is a color.
But black is the absence of light. Well, I mean,
Graphic design person.
no, here, hold on. In computers, like in light, yeah, black is the absence of light. But in color, black is like a lot of color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every color.
It's
Yeah.
fake and it's absorbing all the light. Less light is reflected off the paint.
Just go on.
Whatever.
And you are just red. What's so special?
Well, you may have noticed that I'm also blue. Red is how others identify me as their hero.
I'm literally the combination of every color.
Yep. All right.
So.
Whoa, he bends. He's a
Oh.
jelly bean. Yet when I look down at my reflection, I see my true identity, blue. I'm super depressed.
Oh.
I chose the blue pill to stay in the Matrix. And when I look up at the sky and dream, I see fucking green UFOs. Cremain from Dunland. Green, the color of his eyes.
Huh.
Oh, there's a love story. When I look at your reflection, I see a black box with no different the background of this world. God, you suck.
Damn it.
You don't even
Click. I don't get it. And stop.
Perhaps you will see it better with a less primitive reflection. But sometimes you have to go all the way back to the simple things to find what you are missing. Bye.
No, it's not.
Oh, hey, what? Holy shit! Whoa!
Ah, yeah, what is this?
Hey!
Red cycles are hard.
Okay.
What?
That'll be a cool.
That's
That's a cool model.
So I'm guessing in the sequel there's going to be some need for slashing pirates clean in half, because I mean, damn,
I heard.
fucking A, Sephiroth.
I kind of heard what's gonna happen, but yeah, it's gonna be good.
All right. So okay, just click, or is there any way to actually stop? What do I
At that point, you have to quit the game.
No shit.
What do you mean you drive a key to quit the game?
Yeah, yeah, you can press the key.
That's the first time that I see Tyler type.
You can press the key. Yes, you can press the key to quit the game.
in our game, you can press Alt F4 key to.
Yeah, we require 2 keys to get out.
I'm not sure if this cutscene showed up right for some odd reason. I think it was because of the OBS recording. I'm just gonna play it just to see if it shows up correctly this time. That's what I was supposed to do.
Oh.
Did you guys see what I was?
I missed it. I was looking down at the chat. Sorry.
I'll do it one more time.
Okay.
It looks like the inside of a box. Filled with light.
Very pretty. And I mean, Like I joke about the sword being huge, but honestly, that looks epic as hell. Crane wants to know, what is it?
What is it?
Yeah.
Don't exactly know the correct word for it, but it's got some unique properties to it that basically this whole project I initially was planning as being like a co-op project with someone, but that kind of fell through. There's originally going to be 6 levels to this. And every level introduces in like a graphical update as well as new abilities for your character. So the first level was pretty primitive. It was just boxes and very simple platforming.
So kind of like Evoland. You start out like as a low-res, low rectangle, and you slowly become like a sprite, then a 3D character.
Yeah. So in the next level, you were going to be. It was going to use this model, but you would still be like a silhouette. It would still be a 2D, like a 2.5D perspective. But it was going to. But you'd have some of the abilities.
Such as the ability to cut down trees with a single blow.
More so attack enemies and
exit the game with a precipice. Your expression when I said that was just priceless.
Oh, it's just like I wasn't sure if you were thinking that I forgot to put that code on that particular scene or something, because I tested it. Every scene connects it out. I was just confused what you were saying because I missed like half the words, and then I was like, oh shoot,
like giving the wrong impressions. But anyways.
Yeah. Well.
So there's a lot more that I want to do with this, and I definitely want the physics to not be broken.
Not broken games are good games.
As a standard of measurement, I would say that holds up.
I don't know why, but I've been.
We've got a couple new viewers. Cute Heel Girl and Van Fusion.
Does anybody else want to
try the super difficult level? See if you can beat it.
One? I guess I could take a shot at it. I'll take one shot at it.
Well, okay. Just because there are still people watching our stream, I just kind of want to know, like, what are we going to do now? Like, do we tally up our scores and then announce it on stream, or?
No, because honestly, everybody who submitted a game is going to be also giving their scores. These are just going to be the scores that go in for, like our group.
Okay.
Well, is there any more to the actual stream, or are people just kind of watching us play the game and have fun?
It's just people watching us at this point. That's all we got. We got through all the games.
We had a lot of really good submissions this week. We had a lot of really impressive ones. I didn't get a chance to participate in the scoring part of it last year, just because I was working, but like I got to watch the recorded stream where you guys played them all and judged them, and I would say that last year's submissions were a lot of really fun ones. Some that were a little broken, but that all in all they were really fun to watch. Now, Devin wasn't here at that point. I don't remember, Alex, were you involved in that last year?
Colorful Combat? Yeah. I did a lot of the models. And
well, no, I mean like the live stream.
Oh, yeah, I was there. Yeah, the only thing I regularly miss is the Dakota Tom thing.
While Alex is playing, I just want to say to all the people who are still in the stream and stuck with us through the whole thing, technical issues and all, thank you so much. It was great. I love reading the chat. We were having a lot of fun with this. You guys were having a lot of fun with us, I can tell. But I mean, we've been at this for like 3 hours, and it was just so much fun. All the different games, all the jokes, the goofs, the glitches.
It's so confusing. Shoot! No!
Resting pepperonis.
I am into this game, though. This is it. Like, normally I don't do like a lot of platformers, but this is more fun. It's really pretty too, like the water effects.
So do you guys want to know what the mechanical is going to be for level 2, or do you want to wait if I ever develop this further?
I mean, I would say the if in that statement is a little alarming. So, I mean, sure, by all means, spoilers away.
The sword, when she swings it like this, it creates a force field.
Oh, nice.
So I think you know where I'm going with that.
We're considering the theme, but now I have no idea. I can't think of any way to use that for anything.
I mean, I would say that you were planning on using that to knock some red exploding dudes back at each other. I mean, for all I know, you and Grain were working on this one together. The end was, I mean, the final cutscene, that was pretty well done. I liked the animation of the red blue dude. Superman, I guess, because red and blue. And, well, I guess Superman because he's dreaming of someone's eyes. She. Yeah, I like it. It was a really well done thing. The little kill body bent and
Yeah, that was cool. Like, did you just like? How did you do that?
How did I do it?
Yeah, how did you do it? Share.
It's not a Unity capsule.
Is it a sprite?
No, it's a model.
Did you swap out the model?
It's an animated model that was made in Blender.
So let me get this straight.
You
spent all this time making a ridiculous amount of platformers to jump through, and then your decision to round off the evening, I guess, was to just be like, you know what, I'm going to put in a ton of vertices and rig up this fucking pill?
Well, it was really simple to model. I just took a sphere, split it in half, bridged the two, and then I just did a bunch of loop cuts and then 2 bones, and then I just did a couple of rips within the bones. It took me less than an hour.
Makes sense.
And it really added to the story, but I also wanted it to be a primitive object for this character, just because everything else was primitive. I didn't want it to be a box, so that's what I went with. Everything in this actually has purpose and meaning to it. It's just, except for that giant array of platforms. I just did that to mess with people and to add challenge.
Well, okay, you say that it was challenging to get through. Did you actually playtest it and get through successfully?
Yes.
Without cheating?
Yes.
So it is possible to actually do it.
Yes, it is possible. I did it twice.
So there's no, none of the platforms just, immediately drop into the ocean as soon as you step on them or anything?
Nope.
That one save was pretty fucking close.
That was...
I landed in the ocean.
Yep. I think you were only about a single unit above the kill plane. But I don't think that platform wasn't supposed to go down into the water to begin with, so I must have missed that. Normally when I was playtesting, I would take the higher route, so that's probably why I missed it.
Well, and I mean that was my strategy too, was to go higher, because then, if you miss a jump, hopefully there's
something.
Yeah, there's something underneath to catch you, because there's stuff moving all the time. Of course, it didn't work all the time.
I still have no idea why the jump is completely different.
Game Jam buds. Woo!
Unless let me just check to make sure I didn't do something completely stupid. Where are they? I always forget where this setting is. I'm looking for the VSync. I'm wondering if that has anything to do with this. I've got it. That's so weird. Why would it be? Oh, how'd that happen? Weird. Just to make sure I'm not going insane. I have no idea why the physics behaves completely differently. That's something I'm going to investigate.
I have no idea why our UI scales completely differently.
Well, I mean, okay, here's the thing. As soon as he started it up, he changed the aspect ratio on the screen, and it was different from what it was when you did it.
This is what I do. I have this. I have this set to scale with screen size and the reference resolution.
Well, he did too, I'm pretty sure, but when we tried to playtest it on his computer before we submitted it, it shrank everything down to just tiny, and the text boxes were stuck on the screen, even after they were supposed to be gone. But when you started it up, it still,
it was more
like it was closer to what it was supposed to actually be.
It's like all the proximity triggers just like failed to work, which is kind of
See, mine should be resolution independent.
We are going to finish that kit game, though, the one that we worked on. Because all the time that I put into doing that visual art, like the sprites, the background, I want to see that thing nice and smooth and pretty looking. I want to see it working right. I want to play it. I want to put it up online for people to play it.
I'll copy the files over to Box and we can clean up. The first thing I'll probably do is I'll probably go back and I'll clean up all the horrible code that I've written. Because very much a lot of it was write it, get it out, get it written.
Yeah. Well, and considering how much of a time crunch we were on, because there were a number of times where we were like, ah, shit, we're so fucking tired. The number of times where I was like, okay, I'm only gonna go down for a couple of hours. 7 hours later, I show up and I'm like, I'm ready to go again, guys.
I've only slept 6 or 7 hours this whole weekend, I think.
Yep. If I would have only done my regular naps and would have stayed working, if I would have been able to stay working, which is another issue, I guess. If I was super tired, I don't know that I necessarily would have been able to get a lot done. But I probably could have at least gotten the 8-directional movement finished. We got plenty of other sprites, like the furniture and the background and whatnot. I feel like getting the 8-directional movement would have been awesome. Yeah. I want to smooth up that animation, maybe add a couple of extra frames in the walk cycle to make it a little bit smoother, look nicer. I kind of want to spend more time on the sprite of the kid, to be honest. I wasn't super pleased with how it looked. I thought it was sort of...
I liked the head up. I thought that was, good.
Yeah. The head, I think probably when I was modeling the original thing, the original base of the character, I think the head is probably where I spent most of the time, because I was just like, that's going to be the spot where the detail needs to be, where people need to see the look of horror in this kid's face as he sees the shadow version of himself. I fully want there to be an actual animated cutscene where he wakes up and the mirror turn the mirror child just pops through into the realm and the kid just, oh fuck, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Where's mom and dad? Son of a bitch. And then gets to mom and dad's room. That mom and dad's room will be on the second floor, I think. And there'll be another cutscene there where he gets to mom and dad's room and instead of mom and dad, there's 2 giant, tall, Slender Man looking sons of bitches that are where mom and dad ought to be, and then they start to chase him around. So then there's 2 enemies, and the first floor is just the kids, second floor is the 2 adults, third floor might be 4 enemies, and then 4th floor go with 8, just make it
What was going to be your reflection mechanic in your game?
The idea was that, or at least what I proposed was that there was going to be a number of different kinds of furniture and different background pieces, but only the pieces that had reflective surfaces were going to have enemies nearby. The reflective surfaces was where the enemies were coming from. And the original idea was the black shadowy tar child was actually the shadow reflection of the child in the mirror. That's why there was that mirror in the level, and why I said that it was supposed to be animated. Because I guess my original thought of how it was going to look, even I knew we weren't going to get done with a fully animated cutscene, but I at the very least wanted it to be where the enemy didn't pop out until you got in front of the mirror, triggered the event, and then you actually see the shadow child come out of the mirror.
Mm-hmm. That's very doable when not under a time crunch.
Yeah, well, because this, if I can pull up the...
And like our dialogue system actually fully supports like calling functions and doing things like
What?
dialogue.
Okay,
because this is what the mirror is actually supposed to do. Is this whole fucking thing?
Yeah. So honestly, I was impressed that you built that dialogue system. Like, that's a fairly fancy.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. Having the front end, I did the vast majority of the back end.
And you got like all the delegate supports and such. That's crazy. So is there anything that you want to know about how I did this project before I disappear forever?
The one thing was how you got that capsule to bend, but it makes sense if you just like made it in a... It's
just Blender animation.
What I want to know is with the lighting, because that was one thing that I had issues with when we were doing the Fly a Drone project, because I was trying to do like cool lighting effects.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you get it to be from that to being like the white, like high contrast background? But still be able to see the reflection off the water. Because like when you're playing, it's like super bright white background, and your little block character is like high contrast black against it, and then yeah, like how do you do that without
like custom shader?
No.
No.
This is normally set to skybox. I set it to solid color, and I set the background color to white. That's it.
Oh, so all the objects are just being...
So wherever you're seeing skybox in the scene view, it's just being turned to white.
Okay. And then just all the other objects in the scene are just black? Like that's...
Yeah,
okay.
Pretty much.
Well, okay.
It's black. It's black using an unlit shader. It just is a constant color.
With the little pill dude at the end, how do you get it to where the object above the water and the object below the reflection are different colors?
Okay. You'll actually notice that there's a level 1 color capsule and a level 1 color capsule reflection. Now, they're actually in the exact same location, but they're on different layers. One's on reflection target, which is actually just me reusing a layer from a different scene, and the other is on reflection blocker. But really, it's just they're on two different layers. So I've got this main camera. You'll notice that in the culling mask, I've got it so that it doesn't see the reflection target, so it doesn't see the blue one. And if I go into my water has a reflection layer system, and you'll notice that it doesn't use the blocker, so it doesn't see the red one. So then it just reflects blue.
Nice.
That's how I did it.
So, to be clear then, it is actually two different objects being animated at the same time.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, they're just animated in sync. Not the most optimized approach, probably, but whatever. It's a game jam. It worked.
And is it actually like a three-dimensional, fully round pill shape then?
Oh.
Like nothing's flattened out, right? Like it's still like a square and everything?
Oh, yeah. That's what it looks like. This is what the level looks like from the side view. But yeah.
Oh, so the skybox then is actually intersecting the whole plane? Or the whole map?
Oh, this right here?
Yeah.
That's the UI.
Oh,
Canvases are fun.
Yeah.
nice.
I don't know why they can't do something to like put that somewhere else if they don't want to interact.
It's legacy code.
Yeah, but still, like, why Unity? Why?
Well, wait.
Maybe Unity 2019. It'll be revised.
I guess okay. I don't know Unity super well, and I guess this is something that's relevant for me to ask. If that plane that's intersecting the whole map is supposed to be the UI, how is it that the UI appears over top of the objects instead of being blocked out by them by being inside?
Render mode, screen space overlay.
I like to just think of canvases as a special type of object that don't really appear in the scene, and it just like appears right on the camera.
That's what the screen space overlay actually does.
Yeah.
Internal C++ and then some C# hackery that Unity does.
Well, since we do still have a few people watching in the stream, do you have any tips and tricks for any of the people that, like, things that you noticed or whatever that you as a now professional game developer would recommend?
I would recommend not doing physics the way I did it.
Okay.
Um,
So do as you say, not as you do.
To be honest, I've been having a lot of trouble with the past few game attempts that I've done getting Unity's collision physics with rigid bodies to behave the way I want them to behave. I had like one bug where if I jumped into the wall and I held the direction towards the wall, I would stick to the wall. And it wasn't until I released it that I would fall. I couldn't move up or jump or anything. I just stick there until I released the direction and then I fall.
That's cool.
It was cool. It was also really annoying. The platforms, the way I was actually doing the movement, I tried using a parenting system to get it so that like when I landed on a platform, I would just like the player would become a child of the platform to gain that movement and to make everything relative. That didn't work. The only way I could actually get it to work was to calculate the velocity of the platform and using the time differential and add that to the player's position and do like a rigid body jump before I calculated the new velocity of the player, and then I would assign the new velocity. But honestly, what I should have done was I should have done much more manual collision detection on everything, and not use the rigid body physics for anything, because that just caused more problems than it solved. I can't wait until more steady physics becomes a thing with the ECS system, which is one of the things they're promising. But
I'm hoping 2D support will finally get like properly implemented after that stuff. Because we got a relatively big update with Unity 5, so now I'm just waiting for that polish update when they actually make everything work really, really cleanly.
Well, I've asked of the chat on Twitch if anyone in the chat still has any questions for us before we go. Figured maybe talk a little bit more for just a couple minutes, give them some time to type out their thoughts. I would say, as a new game developer, someone who has never really finished like a project of the scope of the one that we submitted, I would say that we did that. I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was really tough. I mean, honestly, the toughest thing about this weekend was the endurance trial of like being awake for so long at a time.
Being awake and having to think.
Having to work. Because I mean, if I would have just been sitting at home vegging out in front of YouTube or something, I probably could have done 48 hours straight, no problem. But having to sit and actually work on graphic projects, like it wears out your brain, wears out your eyes, you just get tired so quickly. But I feel like the other thing that I really liked, I mean, I know this was mostly for our benefit, and I'm sure that there are probably some people out there, probably some of the ones that were submitted to us where they weren't necessarily working together in the same room, but that having the ability to communicate with each other in real time about what we wanted to do, if we were having any issues, that sort of thing, that definitely helped a lot. Which is why I think that GCO as an organization is really awesome, because I mean that ability to get together with each other and work on a project together and be able to work out those issues in detail before it becomes a problem. Like that's, I mean, it's a blessing you don't realize that you got until you don't have it. And you know, I definitely don't envy anyone else trying to do this on their own. I mean, no, I know, because I like it being solo. I mean, I know Tyler's got a lot more experience than we do, but just like doing it pretty much all by himself, like that, to me, I like that requires a level of mental endurance that I don't know that I will ever have, really. I mean, even if I get like really pro at making games and all, you're still on the screen share with the stream, by the way, Taylor.
Yep, that's fine.
I didn't know if you wanted to share all your coding with us and all.
Well, I'm looking to see if I had some kind of like referencing issue or something. Because what was happening was, it seemed like things were out of order a little bit. And I was wondering if, like, when I was starting it up in the game mode, if I was getting, if something wasn't getting initialized properly because the scripts ran in a different order.
Gotcha.
But I don't see where that would have happened.
There are lots of places where we might have introduced bugs like that into our code.
Yeah.
Well, so far I'm not seeing any questions from anyone in the chat or the stream about anything that was going on tonight. So I think that probably means that people are good on questions. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know what exactly goes on now because I missed it last year. But if this is the point where we say goodnight to everyone and close down the stream, I think we're ready to go.
All right.
So again, to everyone still with us, thank you very much for joining us for our live stream of Game Jam 2018. I'm glad you all enjoyed it.
Don't forget to look out for us next year.
Watch out for us next year. This is a regular thing around here. And yeah, just keep in touch. Honestly, we got other things going on besides just Game Jam, so we got plenty of things to keep people entertained.
Anyone wants to collaborate, come out of the Brookings area.
Yep.
You have our email.
I think I know what the issue is.
If anyone has the option to, we're gonna be at Dakota Gamescom here in Brookings, South Dakota this coming summer as well.
Whenever they announce when that's actually gonna be a thing.
Yeah, we don't know for sure when it's going to be, but we're going to be there. So if you want to meet any of us in person, you are more than welcome to stop by. I'm certainly happy to be sociable for a while. Try my best at it. I mean, not the best, but you know.
So I'm curious if actually moving the ECS stuff out of the project, since I wasn't actually using it, would fix the build version. That might be something that I might try. But I honestly want to know why the physics behavior changes, if that's an actual bug in Unity or if that's just something with this project. Oh, that drives me nuts. But anyways, yeah, I think we're ready to wrap up the stream, so anyone else want to sign off?
David?
What?
Saying bye.
Alex.
Sign off?
Anything to say to the people? Well, it's been a fun weekend. I'm planning on going to get some sleep.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And remember, keep making games, people.